Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome back to Pitch Side, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are joined by someone who is usually the host of their own podcast.
Oh, no.
But today, what?
I was going to do a joke of like, so what's it like to be on a podcast? You're never on one.
Oh, you're on one every week. And not only that, he has just signed exclusively with Spotify.
Wow.
Get that bread, baby.
Yeah.
That's going to be us one day. Calfreezy, how have you been?
I have been depressed.
Why?
Because this week's FPL has gone miserably.
But not just for you. Not just for you. I mean, let's face it, it's been everyone's had a downfall this week.
Well, that's not true because I've got red arrows on my FPL, which means that not everybody has had a stinker.
Yeah.
It means that I have had an in particular stinker, and I know it's a super stinker because I'm below the fucking average. And there are people with the tiniest amount of brain cells that make up for that average. And if I'm below that, I am now one of those morons.
You've
And
just...
people that have never touched their team since.
Does that actually... See, for me...
That counts for the average.
Do you think so, though?
Yeah.
It's everyone's points combined.
Because what they should do, what I think they should do, is they should take people's like logins, and anyone that hasn't logged into their account for the last month, for the last 30 days, should not be contributed to the average. Because realistically, what's the fucking point in that person? Like, you're obviously not really about the FPL lifestyle.
You're doing anything to make yourself feel better.
What if they've been in a serious injury and they're like comatose for the past month and they just haven't access to
Well,
it?
no, they can, like, obviously,
and
they
come back and that's the only thing holding on to it. Like, I've had such a terrible year in lockdown. And then they're really ill, you know.
I'm not saying delete their account.
Like 2
I'm
months,
just saying
they come back and they're like,
You're saying to ban them
oh
indefinitely.
my God, I have no more FPL. Why?
No.
Why did I suffer for 2 months? You know?
No, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they shouldn't contribute to the average.
Right.
And
you are well
so
below
that
average
stat
right now.
shouldn't include them.
You know the app very well. We've played the app for last year, and we went basically ape shit when the loading time went from an hour to half an hour, and that has lasted probably 5 years to get to that point. So you think they can come up with that sort of algorithm where if someone's not played in a month...
My favourite thing they did, though, was the fact that they now update as the games happen, about 20 minutes after the game or whatever.
Best thing.
Everything updates, and I'm there. I've got a rock on, and then I've got another game coming. I've got an even harder rock on after that. Instead of just the one rock on, I would get in at like 2 a.m. with the bonus points. Although they are lacking on the bonus points still. They still take a while to come in.
Can you imagine that happened last year?
They changed. I don't know if anyone noticed, but the weekend just gone, Rafinha was like 4 bonus point system points behind getting one.
Right.
And then, like, he ended up getting one.
So anyway, I had him in my team. That's why they wanted to get points.
Yeah.
Mate, you know Joel did better than you this week, and he doesn't play the game.
You
actually are well below average, but you do have still 2 players to play, and so do I.
Because this is being filmed on a Monday.
Yep.
And we've still got the Arsenal-Everton game. And you and me, I think we're the only 2 people in our league that have...
Both Ramsdale and Smith Rowe. And the craziest thing is, we got a clean sheet. We won 3-0, and Smith Rowe scored twice.
Oh, my God. This is what... I hate this cunt.
I
hate him. Why? You know what's happening now. Ramsdale's going to concede 3. That's going to end up with 1 point off him.
It's going to be like a corner, and the ball comes in, and Ramsdale punches the ball, and it bangs off the back of Smith Rowe's head, straight in his own goal, cuts his clean sheet out, and Smith Rowe gets own goal.
Okay, wait, let's all give in-depth analysis on how this game is going to go tonight. We need a really intensely detailed prediction on the game.
Here's what's going to happen.
All right, what is happening in Arsenal versus Everton?
Arsenal going to win 3-0. It's a fact. We all know that's a fact. First goal, scored by the man, the myth, the party. He's come out recently and said, I've been playing 4 out of 10. I've not really caught up to date with the Premier League. I've not really caught up to speed with it.
Yeah.
Today's the day.
I play every week, but I don't really know what's going on.
Today's the day that he absolutely smashed it. He's going to score the first goal.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tap-in, don't get me wrong. It's going to be cut back.
Yeah.
It's going to be cut back from our right back, whoever's playing right back.
Tomiyasu.
It's going to be Tomiyasu. He's going to get an assist.
And you get there one day.
Well, I thought maybe it was Bellerin, but then I forgot he didn't play for us.
He's not the club.
You think this guy's an Arsenal player?
So Tomiyasu cut back. Party's going to put us 1-0 up.
Second goal, what's happening?
Well, before the second goal, Alan's going to get a yellow card.
Right.
Horrible challenge. Lucky to stay on the pitch, actually. He could have been sent off. Smith Rowe, my word, what a player. He gets the ball.
But he's on the bench.
No, he dribbles past. No, because that's what you're forgetting. It's 1-0 at half time. Come on, second half if he's not playing.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He dribbles past one, dribbles past two. He scores the best goal he's ever scored this season.
Yeah.
Smith Rowe gets a second. No assist because it's Smith Rowe's solo effort. Guess who
Yeah,
scored?
but who gave him the ball?
No. It's one of them ones
He's
where
won the ball.
He's won the ball
and then just
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly that. And then we're going to score in the 83rd minute to make it 3-0. Who's it going to be? None other than Tomiyasu. He's going to come away.
The guy you forgot. The guy you just forgot.
He's come away.
On the score sheet.
Mate, what's a fact then? I'm telling you how it's going to go.
Yeah.
He's come away with a goal, a clean sheet, and an assist, and everyone's going to be like, mate, we've got to bring him in. He's only 4.6 million. He's a no-brainer for next week.
Is he top of bonus at the end?
He is top of bonus. Smith Rowe second, and then you got Ramsdale on the clean sheet with third. Unfortunately, Party just misses out on bonus points. That's what's going to happen.
Cheers to that, Theo. Cheers to that. What about you, Reeve?
So here's what's actually...
Maybe you could do it a bit quicker than Theo, but
here's,
don't think that fits in a TikTok.
Jay's sitting there cutting it up. Here's what actually did happen, because obviously I'm doing it in the past. You know, it's clever. It's not really. 1-0 to the Arsenal, the famous last words.
Classic.
And it's going to be...
being boring.
It's going to be a Gabriel header.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay. A Gabriel header.
Right on the stroke of half time. And then it's just going to be a second half ball draw 0-0.
Okay. And my prediction will be 4-2 to Everton.
Oh, you
right? Right. And this is what's going to happen is you're going to actually see a hat trick from Gray. From Gray. Gray's going to bag a hattie. I'm going to be on the fucking ropes with Ramsdale in that. Just because Ramsdale. Because my game week's gone so shit, I know how this goes, right? So we've got a Gray hat trick, and it's going to be polished off with a Pickford winner. Right? No. Sorry, that's next week. This week is this week's not a Pickford winner. In fact, it is a
name another player from Everton.
Everton player.
Name another player from Everton. There's not Pickford.
I was going to say Alan.
It's going to be Richarlison.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be Richarlison.
Yeah, he does play for him.
Yeah,
you do know how shit Everton are right now, right?
What I want to happen is a Gray hat trick to come in, and then Josh to find out when he's doing the Empire State Building tour, and then really test his limits.
Right. Yeah.
When he's at the top.
Because he's just got rid of him, right?
Yeah, I think he has. Yeah. And then after that, then the two goals are in fact going to come from Gabriel, like you said.
The Angel Gabriel. Like the Christmas Angel Gabriel.
And Odegaard.
Oh, it's a free kick as well, isn't it?
All right, that's enough for me.
It's a free kick. Is it a free kick?
It is laid off to him.
Ooh.
It's laid off to him and he wraps it. Bottom bins. One of the bottom bins. I forget what it was, but it was one of the bottom.
Look, if you lot also think you know ball right now and you want to take part in our FPL, we do have our own league.
Yeah, we do.
Amazing.
The code is gqxngc. It'll be linked in the description down below. But come and join it. Currently, I think I am top.
Yeah. When he gets this.
Can I join and just take top place then?
Please,
when he gets this.
The winner gets the t-shirt.
I think there probably is someone higher than you.
Really?
Point,
well, read out his name. Give him a shout out. If he's
so the current first place in the FPL league. What are you talking about? Is Abra Dubravka.
Okay, and how many points is he on?
Andy Elephant.
How many points is he on?
He's on 1,060.
Fucking hell.
Bloody hell.
And he's
1,016.
He got 53 this week. Of course he's got
1,060.
Have a look.
He's still got Ramsdale to play as well.
Ramsdale. Oh my god, we got quite a lot of people in this league.
They really want the shirt.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you guys giving away this shirt to the winner?
Yeah.
What a great fucking idea.
End of the season.
Everybody should be joining for that.
Yeah.
Because worst case scenario, if you actually don't give a shit about the shirt, you can flog it.
Yeah.
And this is not only is this a very expensive England shirt, we're talking £200-300 England shirt here, maybe even more, who knows?
Yeah.
But it's got signed by so many legends.
Yeah. Let me add another legend.
We do it at the end, but I mean,
No, just on the topic, we might as well, really.
Yeah, some good real estate you got there, Cal. Look at that. Straight. I'm underneath you.
Is that cat?
Just how you like it.
Right.
Anyways, Man United.
And you'll be able to forever remember when you won the FPL league, if you don't flog it.
I genuinely think I might win this year. I think the comeback is on because Cal's
imagine at the end, you win that league, you just put on the top. It's just yours.
Are you talking about our league?
Both.
Yeah.
You reckon you'll win the shirt and our league?
I'm a dark horse this year because I always get so much shit, especially from you. You always say everyone thinks that like when on this show like you're the FPL god, but you haven't been on top of me in a while.
And do you feel bad about that? Do you wish he was on top of you?
I do wish that you were sometimes on top.
Yeah, but you have to remember, I do give you quite a lot of advice.
No, I'm
a friend rather than a foe in that league.
I do come to you for advice.
Yeah.
Be honest, in our league, who comes to you for the most advice? Because you are known as the FPL brain, right? So who is the biggest, the one that doesn't think for themselves and comes to you for
I think I know who it is.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah. I'd say this season it's been Theo Baker.
What?
Yeah,
Are you crazy?
You fucking fraud!
Shit!
It's
not shit!
Last season it was definitely Josh.
No.
Last season it was definitely Josh.
Every time I come for you, I just come for you with a bit of a dilemma, and I choose to ignore you because I think you're wrong. And so far, it's paying dividends because I'm ahead of you in the league.
Yeah.
Whereas Chip comes to you every single week, saying, "What should I do? What should I do? What should I do?" And you
he did that last year, not this year.
He is doing it this year.
Do you know what the most amazing thing is? Last year I took a lot of inspiration from a lot of people on YouTube trying to figure out what the move to do was. This year, besides just before it all started, when people were making their teams, because I was interested to see who people are going for, I haven't watched anything.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a single video on the only time that I am ever tempted to go and look at these things is the time when's it good to free hit and wild card. Those are the two times that I probably struggle with. Because they do all the working out and figure out when the double game weeks are going to be, all this stuff. So
information
for that, but otherwise, this season it does. It does.
I'm the same. Last year, I don't think I missed an upload from FPL Andy.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I was doing. Whereas this year, I've taken his advice. I've taken his tips.
This year.
No, last year.
Okay,
this year, I haven't watched a single video because I know the advice. I know I'd back my own opinion.
Right.
And
So wait, are you calling FPL Andy a fraud?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's my teacher. He was my mentor. And now I've gone...
You've gone Padawan to Jedi.
Exactly. I've become my own Jedi. So I've prospered.
Would you say you are more knowledgeable than FPL Andy?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean...
That's fine. I mean, are you ahead of him in FPL right now?
I think
have a look in the YouTube Creator League.
I was. I'm no longer. But I'm only...
This guy is nuts.
But it can all change because he's only 8 points ahead of me. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty darn good. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's very congested.
We've both got Rami, and he's got Saka. I've got Emil. So really, if Saka gets a red card and Smith Rowe bags 2,
in your story,
like he did,
like he did,
then I'm back on it.
Reeve made a really good point. You guys might have made this point already on the pod, is the fact that the reason why everything is so congested this year is because Salah's been captain set and forget every week.
and I've really, really learnt my lesson for not captaining in Salah.
But you only lost a maximum of 15 points the time you didn't do it.
No. That's just simply not true.
Well,
the first time I didn't captain Salah was when he bagged a hat trick and an assist.
Was that 24
points? That's like 35 points.
Was that the United game?
It's not. You don't lose double.
I was on top of.
You lose the amount.
I was on the tallest building in the world, the highest bar in the world, and every goal that Salah went in, I looked at my phone and the just depression, and I was having the time of my life. I was on the top of the world.
Where were you, Burj?
Yeah, on the top of the Burj Khalifa.
And you didn't jump.
That
takes a lot of mental fortitude.
Mate, Salah bagging a hat trick and you don't have him captained.
I don't even.
Then he did it again.
Yeah. But I've got to a point now with Spurs notifications where I don't even check my phone.
It's never going to be
Kane. It goes
Kane.
1-0 Spurs. I go, it's not Harry Kane.
It's never going to be Kane. And speaking of Harry Kane, actually, that's one of the things I had written down. What's happened to Harry Kane? Why is he so shit?
I think if you actually watch the games, he's not doing as bad as people
No,
have made out.
he is. No, I'm sorry, but he is. Mate,
watch
last season,
watch them.
If you know that chip he attempted and it missed, last season he scores that. He does. Mate, I'm sorry. He's off the mark. And it's actually, if you were a Spurs fan and you're Spurs manager, you'd be talking to him and be like, lad, sort your shit out.
Would you bench him?
I would bench him. I'd prove a point because
I don't think
he's Harry Kane. He's meant to be one of the best strikers in the fucking world. And he didn't choose to stay at the club. He was forced to stay at the club.
Yeah.
He was forced to stay at the club, okay? And if in Harry's mind, you should be thinking, right, if I'm going to get a move next year, I need to be putting the best performances. I need to be bagging goals.
No, see,
he doesn't care.
If you're Harry Kane, surely you're thinking, if I have an absolute stinker, then Spurs won't be as arse as letting me leave.
That's true.
And not only that, but more clubs will be in because guess what? My price tag's now 40 million instead of the 150 they were charging.
Get me out.
But what happens?
Get me out.
But what happens if all he's doing is Real Madrid look at his form for last season and they go, he's washed. We don't want him.
I don't think you can think that about Harry Kane.
It's Real Madrid.
You just in between now and then he might end up doing either really well or still bagging in at international level. Like, if people want to see how good he is, they just go, oh, is he playing well for England? Oh, he is. Or does he care about England? Oh, he does. All right.
Yeah.
Let's just buy the Kane that cares about the club that he
got a question about that then. So if you are Gareth Southgate, right, and he's been notorious for picking off of form, right? That's what he's been like. That was a big thing about the New England manager. Is like, stop going with the old boys and stick with the go with people that are in form.
Yeah,
as you should do, I think.
Okay, fine. Then surely you look at his Spurs form and you go, he wouldn't get a look in. But like you said, when he plays for England, much like Pickford, Pickford is actually a different person. Like entirely a different.
Harry Maguire,
like quite literally a different person. Do you think that's the same with Kane for this season and the England stuff, or do you think that you need to bring in someone to take over Kane's spot?
Harry Kane is a leader. He's a captain.
But is he a leader,
he leads
though?
by example. England, he does. For England, he does.
Do you think so? This is one of the biggest criticisms that I've seen of Kane is the fact that he shouldn't be the England captain.
I don't necessarily think he's a cap.
Well, who do you give it
England
to?
Henderson.
It's not a bad shout.
As a
biased Liverpool.
Liverpool. But he's
he's shown examples where he's.
Okay, it's not a bad shout. I'll give it Harry Maguire, mate. I tell you, I swear to God, I would.
How you do this podcast every fucking week with this?
I'm sorry. When Harry Maguire plays for England, he's insane, mate. I'm not being funny. Okay, here's a fact. He's the highest scoring defender for England. Period.
See, I don't know whether this is one of those.
That is a fact.
Surely,
Google it.
Jay, can we get a fact check on this?
It is a fact.
It is a fact.
Yeah. I just hit you with a hardcore fact there.
Okay, so because you score goals as a defender surely doesn't mean that you are entitled to a captaincy.
For England, he is top tier for England. Don't get me wrong. During the Euros, you're telling me Harry Maguire wasn't an absolute bowler for us. Same with Harry Kane. Yeah. You know, in the friendlies last month, Harry Kane scored like 74 goals in 2 games.
Yeah, but half of them were against San Marino or whatever, wasn't it?
That's not the point.
Yeah, it's true.
The point is he was scoring goals.
Right.
Okay, and then I brought him in for FPL thinking, look at Harry Kane, he's back. Still blanking. Took out Vardy for Kane. I'd say Kane, all he's doing right now is harming himself. He needs to get back on the goals, start scoring. At the moment, Son's carrying that club. Son's getting the point.
Son's overperforming his XG.
I don't think Son is overperforming. I think
statistically he is.
Yeah, factually he is.
Well, I think that's Son. I think he's absolutely well.
I love Son.
I
think he's unreal.
I want to see Son at Barcelona. Someone like that.
What, ruin him? Just send him off to Barcelona and ruin the guy.
For the part of their rebuild, when they're rebuilding,
keep him in the Premier League. It's the best league in the world,
He's also just signed a long-term contract recently.
Okay, where do you think Harry Kane's going next year then? I know where he's going. I know exactly where he's going.
Surely he just still goes to City. It was just a year later.
No, I don't think so.
Well, who they've got to bring in a striker, right?
I think it's the Galacticos. I think he's going Real Madrid to partner up with Benzema.
Partner up with Benzema.
Or slowly weed Benzema out. I know Benzema at the moment is one of the best strikers in the world.
Where are you getting this info from?
I think he's going to go Real Madrid.
I know where he's going.
Pure vibes. I think he's going Real Madrid. I think he will follow in Michael Owen's footsteps. He will be an Englishman going abroad.
Win the Ballon d'Or and then
Gareth Bale did it.
So wait, why don't you think he goes to City?
I just think City are just like, we did CBA with him now. Do you know what I mean? Like, we tried, we failed, we go Haaland instead. Like, why get Kane when you can get Haaland? Do you know what I mean?
But because Kane has proved himself that he can score 20 plus goals in the Premier League.
Haaland's also proved that he can score 50 plus goals in 50 appearances for Dortmund.
Sancho did a madness.
In the Bundesliga where Werner did it and then came across to the UK and then went, where's the goal?
Haaland's How are we going to score? I'm sorry, Haaland's a different breed.
We agree with that. Yeah. But the point is, you are much safer going with someone like Harry Kane.
I think
purely because
the difference between Werner and
from an English standpoint, you have a front three of Grealish, Foden, and Kane that all play at international level and play effectively together, and then he just slots straight in there with people who are already playing with like every other month.
Haaland's still so young. He's going to turn into...
No one's denying that. No one's denying that. But I'm just saying, surely...
But the point of saying, why get Kane when you can get Haaland, I disagree.
But the difference between Haaland and Werner is Werner's like a little weed. Like, he's not built for the Prem.
You wouldn't have said that when he was at...
No, but
you wouldn't have said that when he was playing...
He's fast, but the Prem is not only is it the fastest, it's just the strongest league in the world. Like, it's brutality. Haaland can deal with that.
Best two players in the Premier League are Salah and Bernardo Silva.
But that's what I'm for striker, though. Like,
Salah is ridiculous.
Salah's a wrong example because he's built like a shithouse. But Bernardo Silva,
but in terms of like strikers,
Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, they are built like.
But in terms of strikers, though, you want like units up front.
What?
You do.
Who?
You do.
Who? What are you talking about? Why? What are you saying?
Of course you want units up front in the Prem.
Who are the best strikers in the Premier League at the
Lukaku.
moment?
Do you know what?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Why would you... Mate, I'm sorry, but right now in the current climate, you're telling me you want Kane over Haaland?
No.
Are you out of your mind?
At City.
That's what I'm saying. Are you seriously... If you could pick one for free right now, Haaland or Kane?
I also think
You're
Haaland is also a lot more expensive, isn't he? He's gonna you see what Raiola came out and said, like, this is how much he's gonna cost.
City will pay that.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Or Newcastle, yeah. Well, look, either way, if I was City, you have to pull the trigger. They tried to with Kane, didn't they, though?
Yeah.
They really tried. But they just didn't.
I genuinely think Kane suits Manchester City more than Haaland does, because the way that you see him drop deeper into where he plays for Spurs, and then other players just like move around him accordingly. That is exactly what Manchester City do.
Okay,
they play false nine pretty much every game.
Let's say Kane does go to City.
Yep.
That's the deal done. Where does Haaland go? Is that a Real Madrid job?
Chelsea.
No, it has to be
What?
right.
Chelsea again? They can't sign another.
Even look, Chelsea. Look,
Yeah, I agree.
Chelsea got money, but they ain't got 200 mil kind of money.
Do they do? What
They
are you
do.
talking about, you donkey?
No, they won't do it. They've just signed Lukaku.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think.
They got Lukaku. They got Vardy.
I reckon
There's
they
only
get both
one.
of them.
There's
I
only
reckon
one
they get
place.
honestly, I reckon they get both of them.
There's two places they go. There's two places Haaland goes. There's three. Man City, but obviously if Kane got Man City, he's not going to go. He either goes a case of Dortmund to Bayern, or he does where I think he's going to go is Real Madrid.
Real Madrid wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean,
That would sadden me because I'm desperate to see Haaland
I'd love to see him in the Premier League.
I think he'd love to, and obviously maybe he goes Leeds, just goes for free.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
he's a big Leeds fan. His dad used to play for Leeds. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's
We said this last podcast. We do this every time. You just regurgitate info from the last one.
I just need to say anything that proves my point, to be honest.
Okay, Arsenal fan. Who are you taking, Haaland or Kane?
Haaland.
I'd take Haaland for Arsenal.
Yeah.
But Kane for City, I think, suits their style of play better.
Haaland's going to be the best player in the world.
Over Mbappe?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I've just realised Mbappe's going Real Madrid.
Yeah. Yeah, so that
So-
was
Mate,
like
they'll
either.
take them all.
Yeah.
Really?
They'll take them. It's Real Madrid.
So
That
he
would
won't
be
go. He won't go
mental.
Chelsea because Lukaku's there, but Mbappe and Haaland will go together to
And
Real
Benzema.
Madrid. Yeah.
It's a different breed, Real Madrid.
Oh.
Do you not remember the Galacticos? Do you not remember the Galacticos?
Me, man.
Mate, I'm sorry. Real Madrid also had Ronaldo and Michael Owen in the same team.
Ronaldo played left wing.
Oh, 9 Ronaldo!
Oh, right, that one.
Fucking hell. Owen wasn't there when CR7 was there. Jesus.
No,
Do you know ball?
Sorry, but I thought you were
Get
talking
your
about.
time frame sorted, lad.
Right, okay.
It's Real Madrid. They can have Michael Owen, who won Ballon d'Or, one of the best strikers in the world, and they can have Ronaldo. I'm sorry, but you telling me they can't have Haaland? Imagine Haaland.
No, I know,
Yeah,
but
but why
in
can't-
one transfer window, that is insane.
They'll do it in 2. They'll do it in 2 years.
Well, but then
Haaland will be picked up by someone
Mbappe's-
else.
Like, so the big thing is Mbappe is pretty much nailed on for Real Madrid.
And he can play on the wing.
Yeah, no,
can play on the
but-
wing.
No, I don't think they both go to Real Madrid.
No, I agree with you. I don't think they
both
do.
go. But that's what I'm saying. Then that does leave Haaland. Like, is it City?
Well-
and you're saying Chelsea. Surely the Chelsea one. So this is because then the Chelsea one, we both think that like they've just signed Lukaku. They also spent a lot on Werner as well.
Havertz.
Like, they've spent a lot of money, right? And then that leaves with City. But then that goes to his point. He could actually. They could just say, right, fuck off, Kane. This is too much effort now.
I think that's what they're going to do.
Let's do Haaland, which they might do, but you just reckon that Kane would do a better
The other
job,
thing that
right?
could happen. The other thing that could happen.
And then where does Kane go then?
See, that's the issue. Newcastle.
Maybe.
Actually, imagine.
Mate,
That'd be
Haaland
so
could,
sick.
actually, we didn't even consider them. Haaland could go there as well, actually.
No,
if
no,
it's
no,
in
it's
2
too
seasons,
early.
If it's 2 seasons' time,
If they're
like you
Champions
said,
League, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has to go this summer.
Well, the problem with Newcastle in 2 seasons' time, they'll only just be getting back in the Prem after being relegated.
It's true.
So it's going to be peak.
That is actually.
Tell you what is going to
genuinely
happen, though.
true.
If he doesn't go anywhere, I can see him going as part of, like, obviously the Barca rebuild. You know, they've just lost Aguero, who's looking like he's going to retire. Sad times.
Yeah.
No, he is, isn't he? He is
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So,
What a little Barca job.
a little Barca
They
job.
ain't got the piece.
No.
But they might in a couple of years. They might be able to turn over
No,
the
but that's what I'm
finances,
saying.
sell a few players, sell
no.
Pedri for 100 mil.
I think that is it's going to take ages to sort out their
Do you reckon?
problems. Yeah.
Well, they actually just lost the other day, 1-0.
To who?
Yeah, they did.
To a club in the La Liga.
To a club in La Liga, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know for the first time, Betis, for the first time in a very long time, Barca, in terms of points, are closer to the bottom of the league than they are to the top of the league.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. Can we talk about FPL again, or just another fact? Popping
Yeah. Go for it.
Another thing just popping in my head. Yeah, I've seen this thing. Right, there's a guy sitting 560th. Okay, ain't touched his team since game week 1.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Well, because the people that are in his team obviously just he's obviously left Salah captain.
He's left Salah captain.
Yeah.
He's got Bowen.
Really?
By the way, Bowen going under the radar right now.
Yeah, low-key.
Massive.
Banger.
Oh, wait, shush. Oh, okay, sorry. Definitely. Reeves not got him, so that.
Oh, you both bought him in?
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't.
Oh, I bought him in yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Oh.
I'll show you. I'll show you afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Once I've done it.
Once I've done it. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I saw that, and he had Rudiger and James as well. I mean, the guy, like, from game week 1, what a legend. Just set and forget.
Yeah.
Just knew.
And that's why he should be part of the average.
yeah, it's true. Cheated the system.
Either that, do you reckon the guy's just lost his password and he just knows he's sitting on a gold mine and he's like, I can't fucking do anything.
Like people that used to do crypto back in like 2012 and forgot their password and now have like £4 million in
just
Bitcoin.
sitting around.
Why didn't you just click forgot password?
Oh, yeah.
I should have just done that.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, if you're listening, mate, there's a button underneath that says forget
Mr.
password.
520th, saw your password out, make some changes. Then
You know
start
what you should try and do for this podcast is see if you can get like a top 500 guy on or something.
But he could talk to us about ball, but I'll just hit him back with my own ball knowledge, so it'd be like counteracting each other.
No, you'd be sitting there like this.
I'll be writing down frantically.
Yeah.
So what do you
This is the first time you've brought a notebook to the pod. What's going on?
It's all about when to play the free hit. That's the key. You know,
for your entire season.
Bazinga's already played his
For a -4 as well.
You know, I genuinely think, right, Ethan, if you're watching this, mate, did you actually play your free hit thinking it was a wild card? Be honest,
He did.
I think he did. I think he
yeah.
did because he played it on like a nothing week.
Yeah.
And he was having such a stinker run. I
Yeah.
think he's played the free hit thinking it's really similar to the wild card.
Yeah.
It's obviously his first season at FPL, so
Look.
that's still not excusable, but
yeah.
but it's more excusable.
Well, it's better than ours when we first started. And we played our
Game
wild
week
card week 2.
I did it
You're
week.
like, oh, these players are shit.
I did it week 2 last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the whole league
Yeah.
did.
I remember doing it like on game week 11. I played
all
like a free
thought-
hit or something. I think it was a free hit, and that was the start of the downfall. I was like first or second, I was flying.
Oh, that was
and
it.
I played it, and it was lower, and I could see Chris getting higher. You know what? Fuck Chris, man. he gives so much shit even now, and he keeps going. It's closing. The gap is closing. It's not. In fact, it's actually getting further away every
Right.
single week.
Where is Chris sitting right now in the league?
Chris MD is sitting 6th. Harry's just overtaken you.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
What's happened?
He has humans on a knife, Harry Kane.
Yeah,
That's what
that
it
is
is.
literally it.
For the past 4 weeks, that's all it is. So
But I'm so impressed that you're sticking by.
I'm
bro.
plugging away.
Bro, he is literally, what is it? He's got 1 return in all the game weeks.
Yes.
No.
In 12. He's got 1 return.
In his entire season?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got 1
Newcastle.
return. And how much is he? 10?
12.3.
So you have a
It's gone down to
12.3 million.
He's gone down.
12.2.
12.2.
Why are you so
I'm
set
backing
on
him.
him?
Because he's Harry Kane.
Oh, there's just more
Fixture
shitters in my squad that have
Fixture
got,
run as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Look, let's face it. When he bags 3 against Brighton,
That's
we'll
what I'm
be
hoping.
laughing.
Do you know
He
what?
will.
I beg that happens. Everyone goes, oh my God, Kane's this washed up XG merchant, they can't score anymore. And then everyone goes, oh, we'll jump onto Cristiano Ronaldo. Ha ha, good times. Norwich put in the performance of their life because it's against this new Rangnick Man United and it's like 0-0, right? And then Kane rocks up against the Brighton that have like 9 players out and scores 4 goals.
It's going to happen.
The thing is, he is going to return soonish,
Absolutely.
right? So I can see why you keep him on, but the thing is, does he just return and then go back to... blanking?
Once he starts, it
Or as
starts.
soon as he holds, you're out getting rid.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And as soon as
really?
but
But
when
what
he gets
if
his
that
points,
kicks off his form and he just starts hauling, bro? You can't
but
take
then I
that
keep
risk.
going down the league, and that's all it is, you know.
I'm backing Kane to the end. I'm not selling him ever.
Oh, you've got him as well.
I've had him for 3 weeks.
You're lying. You told
You
me you're
don't
getting
have
Ronaldo. That's such a lie.
No, I didn't. I said I'm getting rid of him for Son. But maybe I'm bluffing you.
No. You told me 2 weeks ago that you're getting into CR7. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. Anyway,
Yeah.
speaking
Of Rangnick.
football.
Rangnick.
Oh, I was going to get to real life predictions.
Let's do
We only
Rangnick.
bagged 8 out of 10 last week.
Oh my
that's why
Pitch
you-
Side history, baby.
Round of applause because that is a new new pitch side record, ladies
That is
and gentlemen.
phenomenal, mate. Fair play.
8 out of 10. Did you get any scorelines correct as well?
We didn't say anything.
No scoreline.
No,
so
we
who would take it? An 8 out of 10 no scorelines or a 7 out of 10 with 2 scorelines?
It wasn't 2 scorelines. You said you said one of them was like
The whole-
Mikel Antonio.
The whole
points.
you're counting how many wins you got. You weren't.
Thank you.
Okay, the scoreline game. You're 2. The record is 2.
Yeah.
You got 2.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So this is wins at 8.
Yeah.
But is that literally just the week we've just?
Yeah, so the week
So we still got. You could get 9 with Arsenal, or
No. So that was the first half because we had 2 game weeks in one.
Oh, yes.
Real life.
This was the United 3-2 against Arsenal week.
Yes,
Got you.
8
So
out of 10. That's
Did you predict that United score? Was that one you got wrong?
no, I said United would win.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's darn impressive, you know. Well done. 8 out of 10.
What were the 2 that you got wrong?
I said Leicester would beat Southampton, and they probably should have done. It was 2-2, and I said Wolves would beat Burnley, and that was 0-0 and just shit.
Oh, okay.
That was when Jimenez,
So
did
you weren't
nothing.
you weren't miles off it with those. They were draws.
No, it's all right. But we've done another week since game week 15, and the standings for that. This is amazing, by the way. I got 5, you got 4, and Jacob got 5. So he beat you.
Jacob beat you. And weren't you just telling me how he was doing your Sweden podcast because he just kept coming out with
the
rubbish?
entire episode, I was rattled, so rattled. And then I literally said to the camera, like, this episode's proving that I know ball knowledge. Like, it made me look smart. That's how bad
the episode was.
He's done you in.
He's done me in.
He was the only person to say West Ham over Chelsea, by the way, so he deserves some form of props.
Some would say he's a genius. He's a generational
a mad
talent.
Genius.
He's like Foden, a generational talent.
Yeah,
fair enough.
But we've all picked Arsenal, so
we all get a point then because Arsenal won.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, whatever happens, you lost out of the 3 of us.
The worst guy, man.
If Arsenal loses, man.
This is dusted.
But it's not though, because Everton are shit, and Arsenal always.
But is this the start of the Rafa U-turn?
No.
Okay.
This is straight up. It's just straight up. It's a no from me, Clive. Look, Arsenal are dominating this year. We're going to get top 4. It's all going to be good. United are going to get 5th. We're living the life. Speaking of United, Ranić.
Yes.
Big difference in the United team performance. They're pressing high. There's a bit more intensity about the club. He, in his post-match interview, he seems like he's a goddamn genius. He turned Red Bull as a football brand from 120 million quid into a 1.2 million pound brand within like 3 years.
1.2
Well,
million.
she's gone down.
1.2 billion.
Okay.
Billion.
It's gone down.
Billion.
220
1.2 billion. 1.2 billion.
He 10%ed the club.
He is
bankrupt.
Is he? Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Is he United's long-term football director of football, or is he their long-term manager?
I reckon he goes above. I reckon
I think they stick to the plan, right?
keep him as an interim and then supersede him to director.
And then Ten Hag comes in.
Yeah.
That would be my prediction.
That's what I said, isn't? Yeah.
Really?
That'd be my. It's either him or Pochettino.
See, this is how I. This is how I know he deserves
Poch.
first place in the league because he says stuff that actually makes sense.
Well, I thought Poch.
Yeah, Pot has got potential. It's clear that he's been making those statements in the press where it's like kind of bait that he doesn't mind leaving at the end of the season, but he also doesn't want to piss anyone off.
Quite a lot of like PSG fans are calling for his head at this point as well because they're like, oh, he's not. His head's not in PSG anymore. Yeah. He's clearly looking elsewhere.
He isn't.
They have been started looking ropey as well. I know they are like 11 points ahead in Ligue 1, but
yeah.
You know it's bad when Messi isn't bagging every game in a
£5 billion front line. It's not hard, is it?
Yeah,
it was ridiculous that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think they stick to the plan and either Ten Hag or Poch. If I was a United fan, I would want Ten Hag over Pochettino.
Yep.
Personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think not only that, but I think Ten Hag and Ranić would work really well together, and I think they probably share a lot more similar values than Pochettino.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I just think this is a time where United need to create an identity, and bringing in someone that's done his thing at Tottenham, went to PSG, I would take that risk with
Poch is a bit flaky. Like he hangs around for a bit and then looks to do something else. Whereas Ten Hag, he's been under that Ajax project for a long, long time. Like he's a guy that will stick to his guns and stay with someone. So much so that he's said to United, I don't want to leave until I've done this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that if he stays in a project, he's committed.
And that's why he recently came out and said he's waiting to find the right project for him, and he's not just going to jump or whatever. And whether that's just classic media waff, could be, because these guys do come out with a lot of waff. But he needs a project, and let's be honest, United have pretty much agreed to start from the bottom now.
Mate, they've not had an identity since Fergie left. Really, I feel like they've been like, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. They're not the United that everyone should be scared of like they were back in the day.
Yeah.
Similar to Arsenal though, because now Arsenal got Arteta. I feel like this is the first time we've actually had a real backing.
That's why I don't think we should get rid of him. I don't. For quite a while.
No, he's
so
a man
the people
for
that
the
were calling
future.
for Arteta's head.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Actual idiots.
You got to see the way that we play and the way that we actually have progressed over the past few seasons. It actually looks like there's a certain style of play to how we want to play a football match. Yeah.
And not only that, I was literally going to say that as well. Not only that as well, obviously, which is it's quite interesting actually. Normally, like United, Chelsea, Liverpool would be the big, or maybe not Liverpool, and City would be the big spenders each summer. And for once, Arsenal pulled out their pockets and spent 130 mil, highest net spend in the summer.
We were laughed at.
But yeah,
now,
and it's all on youth.
Yeah.
So it's a long-term project, and I think you're going to see United maybe.
Do you still think that 140 mil was well spent?
I think it was incredibly well spent. If you, in hindsight, it looks like an amazing bit of business.
Tomiyasu's unbelievable.
When it was originally,
but he's not a big portion of that 140 million.
No,
though, is he?
When it was originally spent, I think there was a lot of people questioning why we basically just bought players that we kind of already had.
People laughed at 30 million on Ramsdale.
Yeah,
looked like a bargain.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? He's proven himself. Like,
best
I think
he's your best signing. What do you think?
I think Ramsdale's the best signing.
Yeah.
Or not Tomiyasu?
No. He's incredible, but I think mate, you can't deny Rams. He's taking that number one spot easily. He's gonna be England number one.
You break it down to the people that we actually did get, like Tavares,
who's been playing well.
Exactly, Tomiyasu, Ben White.
Even Gabriel
defensively,
the year before.
Defensively, like we have stepped up a level.
Ben White's been playing well.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, Lokonga.
Still a lot of money though.
Ben White was a lot of money.
Was he the most? Was he the most?
50 mil. 50 mil. But that's just classic English centre-back tax. Do you know what I mean? Like Harry Maguire for like 80 million.
Classic English centre-back tax. That's so true.
It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, that's fair.
So do you think United will be able to turn around and maybe get top 4? Now, if you, like myself and Reeve, don't know what to get someone for Christmas, well, let me tell you about the Manscaped Performance Package. Reeve, oh my word, is this thing incredible. We can offer you 20% off. All you got to do is go to manscaped.com/pitch. You get 20% off. Guess what they get inside, Reeve?
What do they get inside?
Well, they get the Lawnmower 4.0.
Wow.
Not 3, not 2, not 1, the 4.0. They also get the Shears 2.0 luxury 4-piece nail kit. Have I used it? Yes. Is it amazing? Yes. They also get the Crop Mop ball wipes for your stinky balls. They're actually really, really handy, I can't lie. Yeah. And they also get the Reviver, the ball toner and refresher. Again, very, very useful. Use it on a night out, you know.
I've used it. It's good.
I have used it a lot. Yeah. And not only that, Reeve, I like the little bonuses they give you. Okay, you get 2 free gifts in there.
Oh,
you get a pair of boxers.
Merry Christmas.
And, which I use all the time actually because I needed one, you get a travel bag, like a wash bag. Because my one broke recently, and inside my performance package, there was a little surprise waiting for me. It was the wash bag. So what do they need to do?
They need to go to manscaped.com/pitch for 20% off and the ultimate stocking stuffer.
Oh, yeah.
Top 4.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Or Europe.
I don't want to say no for them because
look at their squad.
Yeah,
that is a top 4 squad.
It has to be, right?
Yeah. So I think it absolutely is possible. But Arsenal, in the form and the way they've been playing lately, assuming it's not just a purple patch and they genuinely have turned a bit of a leaf, then I think that's the battle there.
So I'm excited to see the top 3 battle because that's like a 3-horse race already gone.
Yeah.
And then the second 3, which I think will be United, West Ham and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Fighting for that.
People obviously
have like 2 3-horse races.
People laughed at me. They laughed at me. They laughed in my face.
Well, I have to say...
They said, they're not laughing now! I said Arsenal could get top 4.
Yeah.
And they called
me a...
I don't want to repeat.
No, you said will. You said will. There's a massive difference between...
Right, okay, well, he's still on for his prediction now.
I know.
People are now siding...
Yeah.
On there.
And they're not laughing now.
Yeah.
I was bantering when I said we'd win the league. Obviously, it is possible that we could. Don't
Shut
get me wrong.
up, Theo.
But I don't
on paper, here's a question. On paper, where would you rank Manchester United's squad? If you hadn't seen the past 15 game weeks and it was the start of the season,
if it was
player by player, not even ultimate team, but like you had no context to how they would actually play as a team.
I would say,
where would you rank Manchester United's squad in terms of best?
Top 4.
I reckon second.
I would say third.
I would
reckon.
Yeah, and I would go swap and change. You got Liverpool and City. I don't care who.
Chelsea,
one of those two, and then I would put United. Then I'd look at Chelsea just because. And I'm just saying, this is like you said at the beginning of the season. when you were to look at the team sheet,
Ronaldo, Sancho.
Look at the players United have. Ronaldo, Sancho.
I feel like they are missing.
I'd wait a
joke.
I'd wait a second.
Wait, so who are you putting them ahead of?
Over Liverpool?
Yeah, because if you broke it down, Salah wasn't the Salah of 22 at the start of this season.
He did.
I wouldn't agree with that one.
No. This season he has gone. Yeah. He's exploded, mate. His price is exponential. But
but he was also he put Liverpool on their back the entire second half to drag us into a Champions League. What I mean is,
on paper, would you at the start of the season before any games were played, would you go Cristiano Ronaldo better than Salah?
I would say
I'd probably
that Man United's attack depth was better than Liverpool's depth.
Yeah, that's what we struggled with for ages. Is having genuine
for example,
depth.
when your players go to AFCON, Liverpool arguably fucked.
We're missing 2 games.
Yeah,
is that it?
That's it.
Oh,
we managed to get.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, because I think we managed to get them for the Chelsea game. That was like the big thing, was that we might lose them for the Chelsea game.
Is it not dependent on how well they do, or
it's a month, right? So
right.
So how are you missing them for only 2 matches?
So that's what I've seen. I could be totally wrong, and people could go fucking nuts here, but I'm pretty sure we missed them for like the Crystal Palace game and one other game.
They've started.
I think. People will probably get onto me, but I'm pretty sure they're only missing 2 games. Which would, if that is the case, then what a fucking result, and we can deal with that.
I think it's been pushed a week earlier as well when people have to fly over for AFCON, right?
Really?
Because the team that are in the Club World Cup that are like one of the most successful teams in Africa.
They played Bayern Munich last year.
Yeah, they've got their Club World Cup match. And so the time for AFCON has been pushed to like 5 days earlier, which means players might have to go even earlier this year.
Did you know, fun fact about that club?
Most successful club in the world, right?
They have the most trophies ever won by any club in
Egyptian
the world.
side?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I lived there, that was everybody. That was like the team.
But of course, their whole squad is probably like international players for AFCON, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna be screwed, which is why they're complaining that it needs to be rearranged.
Do you have any other clubs you support? Obviously, you lived all around the world.
No, in Vietnam there wasn't like a club there, or at least not one that I was aware of at the time.
Was there a big English club that was popular in Vietnam?
Yeah, well, that's the reason why I support Liverpool is because they would only show United and Liverpool games. That was it.
Oh, really?
That was it. So you didn't have a choice. And then what would happen is my auntie would come over she was Liverpool fan, so she would come over. So that just helped me make my mind up. I could only watch 2 teams play.
Yeah.
And my auntie was a Liverpool fan, so I was there like, right.
But that is weird that like a lot of like red kit teams are really popular in Asia because it's a popular colour.
Do you actually reckon that?
No,
actually
100%. Like
does it represent luck or something?
Arsenal, Liverpool, United are the top 3.
In Oriental countries, red is like a lucky colour. Yeah, exactly.
So do they all just have different versions of red kits in their leagues over there?
It must do. Like Liverpool, Man United, and Arsenal are like the 3 most popular teams over in Asia.
In Asia, yeah. But
it's good success. Well, probably not now because Spurs and Son, but I mean...
Yeah.
Speaking of... obviously Salah just there, you know how he's coming to his form. I've got a little debate for you guys.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, a little debate for one. Who's better? Prime Salah or Prime CR7 in the Prem?
We did
Salah.
this.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I want to hear it from a Liverpool point of view.
Okay.
Prime Salah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I think like
I agree with him. I agree with him.
I'm trying to think. He's just a joke. So far this season, but keep in mind we're not at the end of the season. It could be one of those where he just completely tails off. He comes back from AFCON. He's got COVID. We're getting a Mane V2. Mane after COVID was dog shit, right? And we could get that. So I'm saying from what I've seen, and assuming he continues at the rate he's going now, you will see one of the greatest. Yeah, like I think he's what is it? He's at like 19.
Goal contributions.
Yeah, contributions so far this season. We're at the beginning of December at the time we're doing this. It's ridiculous.
Do you think he could get on the level of Messi and Ronaldo?
What? For what though?
In terms of being a Ballon d'Or winner, because obviously he came 7th.
It's too late.
I think
for next year though.
He's too old, right? He's not going to ever be compared to
But you could have a season.
He's talking about.
You could definitely have a chance of winning Ballon d'Or next year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Especially if Egypt go deep as well. If they get to the
if
semi-finals.
if they win, I think it's done down.
Considering how bad their team is compared to a lot of other African nations.
Yeah, but he would have to, or it doesn't have to win the African Cup of Nations. But if he does that, he's also still going to have to win a trophy with the club. So it's going to have to either be the Premier League or the Champions League. But I think if he kept going at this rate, wins African Cup of Nations and win the Champions League. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think the African Cup of Nations is that big of a deal. No. He could still just go and win the Champions League, and I still think he could win Ballon d'Or.
Do you think?
Assuming he's going at the rate he's going now, yeah.
It's interesting because I saw a stat of Lewandowski.
Well, we saw how much trophies are actually weighted because Jorginho finished third. So
By the way, have you guys seen? This is the first time. I didn't know if they did this every year, but they actually revealed what each journalist voted for.
They do.
They do
that. But most people can't get their hands on the.
Have you seen the clip of someone messaging one of the journalists saying, "Why did you vote for?" I think either who was it? Oh, why was Lewandowski not in your top 5? Really? And he messaged him, and he goes back, look, his pace isn't high enough, and it's a picture of his FIFA card. Have you guys not seen this?
Wait, a journalist.
This is a it's been.
You're lying.
I am 90% sure a journalist has gone and said he's not done all that. Look,
true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you sure it's not Harry pretending to be a journalist?
I swear to God, it literally he goes and he circles the pace on the FIFA card. Hopefully, if Jamie can put up a picture of this conversation,
that ruins the integrity of all football journalism.
Mental. The guy was just completely clueless.
And they get the chance to vote on the Ballon d'Or
and that's why
itself.
It's now been put into massive just where is the credibility in this?
What a sham of a contest, man. Not in the sense that Messi winning 7 isn't deserved, because he has pretty much been.
Do you think he deserved to win?
No. I did, but
no. I think it's an absolute outrage that Lewandowski won Striker of the Year and didn't win Ballon d'Or.
No, but
I'm sorry, but if you look at Lewandowski's, if you just look at his goal stats, they're a fucking joke.
Yeah, but that's not what it's done on.
I don't care. Lewandowski was the best player in the world. No. Messi can't score a goal in a Farmers League.
Wasn't Immobile? Is that
Immobile? Unbelievable as well.
But I'm saying he has had insane goal stats previously. And he was just obviously not even in the conversation for it.
Compared to Lewandowski, it's not.
But it's not.
Right. Like I saw a stat recently.
It is everything. And I'm not saying Lewandowski didn't deserve it, by the way. I think it was more of a flip of the coin. The year before, I have no idea why they didn't give the award.
Messi came out and said, just give him last year's. Yeah, why can't you just give him last year's?
That was the most bizarre thing in the world. The fact that they cancelled an award. Do it over Zoom.
Yeah.
Who
it makes
fucking
no difference.
cares?
Just give him a golden ball.
Yeah. It's just this weird gap in the middle of history. Like, what's the fucking point?
Everyone's gassed over Haaland. He scored I think it was 54 goals in the last 50 games.
That is ridiculous.
Lewandowski scored 72 in the last 50.
Yeah, but no, which is fine.
But on a goal-scoring merit, Lewandowski wins the Ballon d'Or. But football's not just all goal scoring.
I know, but he's also scored 25 games in a row.
Take-ons, assists, dribbles, all of the other stats favour Messi.
And trophies.
I saw that stat thing like Jeremy Lynch put up, and it did rattle me a little bit. But I just feel like
you can't get rattled.
What were you rattled by? What was the
I just feel rattled by the truth.
I just rattled me that he just didn't give Lewandowski a shot. I feel like he just should have won.
No, because he was compared to him. So that is what a shot is.
Do you think Messi only won the Ballon d'Or because he won the
Copa America?
No, I just think it's massively helped his weight.
Yeah, if he doesn't win that, I don't think that.
Do you think Lewandowski then gets it?
Probably.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Would say so.
Bro, Jorginho finished
third. You know what I find really annoying about that, though? And while I agree that those sort of things should be taken account, like Lewandowski plays for Poland, right?
Yeah.
In what world is he supposed to win the Euros?
Yeah,
or win a thing it's... Are players from these countries just never going to win a Ballon d'Or? Do you know what I mean? It's just... that part annoys me. While I understand the value that those trophies should have, I just feel like you're at a massive disadvantage being part of a smaller nation.
Poor nation.
That's why it's a bit annoying that Jorginho finished third.
But that's why Modric was so impressive to actually come away with a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Because he plays for Croatia.
I watched do you guys
he didn't even win the World Cup.
On TikTok, do you watch the guy Wonder Kids FC?
Nurmenge?
Yeah, the guy Nurmenge and Dish. But he was livid with the Ronaldo, because obviously he's Portuguese. Partially Portuguese. He's livid that he's just been not even in the conversation.
Yeah, because he won the Champions League the same year. Right. They're in the same team, right?
And he's going bananas about how Modric pipped him to the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, and it's just so interesting to see how much value is actually placed on these trophies.
Yeah.
And how much your nationality plays a huge part in winning these things.
It does.
Mental.
It's true. I saw Lewandowski came out and said after he won the Striker of the Year, he was like, kids from Poland don't win these types of awards.
Really?
Yeah. And
or is that one of them just like quotes you've just quotes that you've just seen, like someone's just slapped it on and you know Tumblr quotes? Yeah, Tumblr one
with a picture of Lewandowski.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So obviously that was the Salah Ronaldo debate.
Sorry. Yeah. So I think right now. But it's obviously going to be biased because I'm a Liverpool fan.
See,
but I think there are a lot of nostalgia merchants. I believe there are a lot out there.
Yeah.
Okay. And
here's a question for you. You know the Liverpool goal you just scored against Wolves. Do you reckon Ronaldo takes the same touch Salah does in order to create that chance?
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Like that's what the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he does.
Obviously, I'm a Ronaldo fanboy, but in terms of Premier League era, I would say Salah is better.
What? Okay, yeah.
If you look at Ronaldo's
but mate,
era,
as soon as Ronaldo went to Real Madrid,
it's just
clear.
It's
clear.
It's clear.
There's not a conversation to be had there.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
we're talking about
Premier League era.
When you said prime Ronaldo, you're talking about prime
in the
Premier League.
United.
Make sure that's in the fucking TikTok, by the way, because let me tell you, my head is chopped if there isn't the Premier League point.
No, there won't be any context, by the way. That is how it works on this. You say things that make a lot of sense, and then it gets sent out to these little kids that go, "He's got no fucking clue."
Basically every day of my life.
Theo's mentions must be a mess.
Yeah, horrible.
Here's one for a Liverpool fan.
Okay.
Prime.
Go on, I don't know.
Prime Suarez.
Yeah.
Versus Torres.
I was always a Suarez fan personally.
Really?
I loved. Honestly,
that is interesting.
I can appreciate both of them, but we're talking prime Suarez was that season.
Norwich, we scored 74 goals against Norwich.
Yeah. It's always 74, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, that season, was bonkers.
Yeah.
And he again, like him, just he put. If you look at the players that Suarez had around him, obviously he had Sturridge. It was those two, and then
you.
But just in general, like what a fun.
I agree with you.
Every time they would play, I was so excited to watch because I just knew I was in for just a treat.
Yeah.
And we might concede 5, but we'd score 6.
That was the season where it's like any amount you can score, we'll score. We'll score more than you.
Yeah.
Because defensively,
I'm a prime Suarez guy, but I understand why the comparison. And Torres was.
It was that Torres Gerrard link up when it was just different gravy.
Sick, yeah.
I've just been blown away.
Torres as well.
I've just been blown away. And the total 90 boots.
Oh.
You know, he actually played more games for Chelsea than Liverpool.
Torres.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
He played 110 for Chelsea and 102 for Liverpool. But he's obviously goal scored.
I'd like to see if you could compare how many goals did
he scored for Liverpool. He scored 65 and 102, which is pretty darn impressive.
Yes.
Yeah. For Chelsea, he scored 20.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
talk about a drop off.
Suarez, I can give you Suarez's stats right here as well.
Well, he then went to Barca and scored like 4 million.
For MSN, yeah.
He just went,
So Suarez for Liverpool, weirdly enough, they have a very similar record. He played 110, scoring 69.
Yeah.
So actually, in terms of goal scoring records,
but
what are the assist differences? Because I feel like Suarez would have got more assists.
With that Surridge link up.
Yeah, I couldn't actually give you that one.
I remember him getting quite a lot. Oh, okay, fair enough.
So you're going to go with Suarez, and you're going to go with
Suarez.
I'm going to go with Torres.
All right.
Are you just saying that because, or are you genuinely?
No, I watched.
I can see why though.
It was like when they do like Premier League,
like a romantic feel
on
about
Sky Sports, and it was the same with Yaya Toure actually. I was watching him. Every single goal Torres scored was just like a worldie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Suarez was just like a rat, wasn't he? He was a rat.
I do agree with that. Torres scored ridiculous goals, but Suarez made everything look easy, man.
That's true. It's the same with Yaya Toure, man. I was watching it. I was like, oh my god, every goal he's scoring is just like a
Yaya Toure would screamers.
It's a screamer.
It's like someone would just draw a line and the ball would just follow.
Jack Grealish came out and said he made his debut for Villa against Yaya and said that he's the best player he's ever had to play.
When Yaya Toure on his day was
that was the day when he ran through 8 people.
That's one of the goals I was referring to. Yeah.
Crazy.
And I saw little Jack Grealish just not knowing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Bless him.
I played with Yaya Toure.
We did.
You
were on his team though.
Yes, I was on his team.
Yeah, which is a lot harder or a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
Where was this?
At the Atletico after the Champions League.
The infamous Champions League.
I scored there.
We both did.
Come on, broski. Yeah, so I bagged, and Yaya Toure was on our team, and they were like, oh yeah, Yaya Toure, if you want to play, just let us know when you want to come on. And he'd come on, and he just didn't want to come off.
Classic.
He loved playing, and I was there like, because there was another, was it
Morientes or Pirlo?
I think Pirlo
like rocked up, and he played like 5 minutes and was like, sack it off, which is fair enough. Like it is what it is. But my point being that Yaya Toure just loved it, but he was also still an active player. So Yaya Toure, because I was chatting to him in the locker room, and in the locker room, and I was there like, okay, where are you off to next? And he just, I'm going to paraphrase this.
Yeah.
He said it in a lot of a longer winded way, but it was essentially like, whoever pays me the most.
Really?
It's that stage of his career.
Yeah, it was at that stage. Look, as you would as a footballer, you're there to collect a check. You're in your final years, right? So that was literally what he said, and I was like...
Interestingly, as well, a little Yaya Toure fact about that game. It was like 34-degree heat.
Yeah,
and he said at the time, this is one of the hottest football matches I've ever played in.
And he still put a shift in.
Yeah, it was like.
It was against players of Calfreezy caliber.
Don't do yourself injustice.
Honestly, it was like watching a man against kids, man. He was giant.
Would you say Yaya Toure is the best player you've ever played with or against? You've had a few good players.
Yeah, I played with Essien when we were
Red he was so fucking good.
Bro, he was so good in Wembley Cup.
Yeah,
that was class. So I loved playing with him. I feel like I've played with a few others, but my memory is dog water.
Yeah, I played with Gerrard against
you. Said he was the best you've played with.
It's just so clear of everyone else. Like, it's just,
I'd have loved that, man.
Mate, it's just so clear. I always bring up the same story. Just like we played that five-a-side game in Cardiff before Champions League final. Actually, you remember we got the train there on that really classy train?
Yes, but a private train. Didn't know they existed.
We had a private train.
I didn't know that was.
And it was like 1960s.
It's a Hogwarts type train, and you sat there and you sat down, and there was like cutlery already laid out for you.
Cold cutlery.
This isn't just like
what do you mean cold cutlery?
Gold.
I thought you said cold as well.
This guy's spoon's cold.
Excuse me, my cutlery's cold.
It was a madness. The entire thing was charted for us, and it waited for us.
How many of you?
There was hundreds.
Oh, okay.
There was hundreds.
No, Nissan took their entire entire squad out.
Yeah, there was quite a few.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Very cool.
Yeah, but I was in Cardiff a few days before that actually, and we're doing a little five-a-side thing.
So you went home and then went back.
Yep, I could miss the train.
I could miss the train.
He was going to be able to sit next to Calfreezy. So
exactly.
At that moment,
yeah, of course.
Hogwarts Express.
So we played this five-side match with BT. It's like BT versus hashtag, and it was on this floating pitch in the middle of Cardiff.
I think I watched this actually,
and there were thousands of people watching.
Really,
it was packed.
Who was on the BT side?
They had Darren Fletcher, the presenter.
Yeah,
they had Big David James in goal.
Wow.
They had Howard Webb. They had Stephen Gerrard.
Yeah,
and
Steve
McManaman.
Robbie Savage.
So
perhaps?
You guys surely just got battered.
Oh no.
Did you actually not?
I think we won 12-10.
Wow.
That's actually not bad.
How long was the game though?
I don't know, probably like 10 minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, I was going to say that 12-10 is quite short.
It was a relatively good amount of time. Obviously, I packed him in and scored a few goals.
Yeah.
Obviously, made David James sit down. And the funny thing about that game was they scored 10 and Gerrard scored 9.
Wait, really? That is outrageous.
He even scored from the halfway line from kickoff in five-a-side goals against Jacko.
Amazing.
Who's a very, very good keeper.
He's class, yeah.
Very, very
low
good keeper.
Five-a-side.
No, high five-a-side.
Oh, so like 7-a-side.
He was rapping them.
Yeah, he was rapping them. So obviously I played against him there, and I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my god, that is an absolute joke. And then also for Wembley Cup, I was on his team.
Yeah.
Against.
When he's Scott Pollock,
you were against because it was us versus hashtag. That was when Scott first
came on the scene.
His recognition.
Wait, so was Gerrard playing against him?
He was on ours.
Oh, was it? You had Stephen Gerrard.
We had Gerrard, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. So I've never actually played with him.
Fair enough.
Oh,
he played on a pitch with him, though, so that counts for something. I think with the Wembley Cup one, we actually were supposed to, I don't know if this ever was out, but we were supposed to play with Vidic.
Yes.
Yeah,
so we were. The way they did it is we came last in the qualifying or something like that for the Wembley Cup. In the group table, we came last, which meant it was like, I think it's the American way. They did like a draft pick, and the last meant we got the first pick. So they all came out, and we had to sit round as like a team, and we're like, right, who do we want here? Essien wasn't on the table. There was a few others. I think it was like Cafu. Fuck, I'm gonna forget them now. But anyways, there was
Trezeguet.
Trezeguet, yes, yeah. And then there was one other big name. I think, was it Pirlo?
No.
No.
Who did we have? It would have been the hashtags team.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Perez?
Yes.
Perez. And it was Perez. And then it was Vidic.
Right.
And I was like, look, I feel like I've seen the other guys play in a lot of these charity matches, but Vidic, what a fucking bad man Vidic was.
I'd be terrified to play against him.
And like just and to be fair, I would say in our team in Rebel FC, centre back wasn't necessarily a super strong position for us.
Thank you for that.
Because Reeve, but like we could have easily had him slot in whoever it is, play three at the back, whatever it was, we would have made it work. And having Vidic in there, so the whole time we had Vidic nailed in. We were excited. Then I think less than a week beforehand,
Did he?
And I think he just pulled. Like I think they probably said he was injured, but I think he just went, "Fuck this! I'm not doing this."
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, okay, right, well, we're going to try and find a replacement for you. And I was pretty pissed off because we had first pick.
Yeah.
So I was like...
You want it to be an equal level of
so what if they brought in a fucking stinker?
Yeah.
What if they actually brought in a stinker?
It's Jimmy Bullard.
He would have been well good.
He would have been a laugh as well.
He'd been a great personality, but like if you compare him to Cafu, he's got a fucking World Cup.
Yeah. And so I got a message and then it was like, oh, it's Essien. And I was there like, actually, that fucking class. And I just kept replaying that goal that he scored. I can't remember who it was against.
Arsenal.
Against Arsenal.
I was there like, we just need one of those.
He's already celebrating before that goes in, by the way.
He just knows. It's one of them ones when you know.
When you know.
And my biggest concern was that, is he going to be sound in the dressing room? And honestly,
what a fucking guy he was.
Fucking legend.
Cool. And the biggest quads in world football I've ever seen.
Oh,
even bigger than Seedorf's.
I've never seen Seedorf's quads, but
Ronaldo.
Essien up there easily.
Mate,
bigger than Yaya Touré.
Really?
Yeah. He's built like an ox. Mate. You don't even appreciate it until you sit next to him in a locker room and you look down and you go,
why are you looking down?
Well, because you're sitting down. You want to see his quads.
Well, he's not looking up, is he? You're not hovering over.
Yeah. Well, you sit. Well, everyone's gathered around, team talk, and you're looking around,
and
you
just
see. Yeah, you see his legs, and his shorts barely fit his legs, man.
We had to. He was wearing like XL shorts.
Yeah. Because
of that reason. Otherwise, it was like a set of skins on him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was mental. Yeah.
Bro, I'm not. The girth of his legs are like that. You think I'm waffling, but
it is mental.
Genuinely.
Sound bloke though. Very, very sound. Very sound. Big fan. Big Essien fan.
Yeah, me too.
After that.
Really?
Big Mike.
And he was class when he played as well.
Yeah, it was.
There it is.
I was going to say something about Michael Essien, but I completely forgot. Oh yeah, we actually it is one for you.
Yeah.
We get a lot of people send in their stories about when they've met players randomly.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any? It doesn't have to necessarily be a footballer.
Yeah.
It could be any sports star. Have you ever bumped into someone randomly? Have you ever been like, oh, that was a weird encounter? Because obviously you're obviously friendly with some other players as well.
Yeah, I've had one. The thing is, they're not necessarily my stories. I've told them on the fellas, but we've got one where I was next to Harry when he didn't realize he met Jorginho.
Oh, we were. Yeah, we were.
See, I was at that night out.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, you were ropes.
Well, I'll tell the story anyways.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, nobody's
new to me.
But yeah, so football fans will find this funny.
This one.
I had no idea I was there.
Yeah.
Jorginho's walking through. We're in a club. It was after actually an FPL or the Euros dinner. I think it was. We had the Euros FPL.
The Euros dinner, yeah.
Yeah, so we did Fantasy Euros and a couple of boys. So we ended up celebrating after that. And we're in one of those like fancy Mayfair clubs. And in walks Jorginho lookalike. And Harry taps me on the shoulder and he goes, look how much that guy looks like Jorginho. I can't believe it. Jorginho's like, or lookalike Jorginho's walking up past. And Harry just shouts in his face, Jorginho! Like that, thinking that he probably gets it all the time, like the lookalike. What a lookalike! What a lookalike! And lookalike Jorginho like, looks at him and sort of keeps walking, like smiles and walks on. Takes it pretty well considering he's just been screamed at in his face.
Yeah.
Walks past to the table like behind us, and then we're all
takes
like,
off his cap.
Yeah,
because he had the
everyone was laughing
hair,
like, wow,
right?
I can't believe he looks so much like Jorginho. Yeah. Took off the cap. Everyone looks around and goes, yeah, no, that's fucking that is Jorginho. And Harry's just screaming in his face.
But that's how we knew that he had bleached blonde hair. Because nobody knew that he had bleached blonde hair before that point. Before the Euros, wasn't it? Do you remember?
No, it wasn't before because it would have been after the Euros.
No, it was before the Euros.
Why?
Well,
was he
then
in
why
that?
were we on a Euros FPL celebration?
Because I think it was our actual FPL dinner. It was after Sticks, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
It wasn't Euros FPL.
No,
it
wasn't.
was last year's FPL.
It was, I think it was
my
last
bad.
season's. And then before the Euros, everyone was like, "Oh shit, Jorginho's dyed his hair," and we were like, "Yeah, we knew that."
So why was he in a Mayfair club? What was he doing?
We
It's
didn't
just
say,
on they
did
all
we say
are.
Mayfair Club?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mate, no, it was afterward. It was after the Euros.
It wasn't.
It was because I literally remember going, oh, Jorginho, he's just bagged a fucking pen against it.
You are right.
Yes.
You know how I know you're right? It's because Joel suggested it and he lost.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, if I'm losing this, we might as well go out."
Yeah.
So
and
sorry,
I
you are
remember
right.
because we were there like, well.
No, it was before
he
the Premier. It was before the Premier League season then, not the Euros, where we all went, "Oh, he's dyed his hair." All right.
I'm just really gutted that I was there, but
You don't remember it.
No, I don't. Not that I don't remember it. Like I don't ever see it. It didn't happen.
I'll tell you another story. I met a footballer in a club. I was out again in one of those Mayfair clubs, and to my right was Partey.
Thomas Partey?
Partey
Thomas Partey
was partying.
Yeah.
When was this?
When he was injured. So
play.
sorry about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he just had loads of drinks around the table. He was injured, obviously just out with his boys. I didn't know if he probably wasn't drinking, but he was just out with his mates. And like the girl ratio was just outrageous.
Really?
I mean, can you imagine like me, all the sidemen boys, hella dons, half of us are wifed up.
Yeah.
No girls around the table, just the boys having a good
the
time.
lads being lads.
Party with like
50 girls.
50 women, all just looking over like, what a bunch of sweaty losers.
It's true.
But yeah, so that was another time. And then again, met an Arsenal player in Ibiza.
The infamous one. Yeah, the infamous night
Again,
out.
these are all Harry's stories. Harry seems to have
Yeah,
these stories. I'm just a messenger.
Yeah.
But
Gravitate towards.
I don't think
young
you should do yourself
Roadshow,
injustice, Cal. I feel like you're very friendly with a lot of footballers. You know, you got yourself into that space. You're a good lad.
A little bit. Yeah,
You do stuff
I
like
don't know.
Jesse and
Jesse
is that
Lingard. I
branded,
did a
though?
video. Yeah, that was for a links thing.
Okay.
But Jesse Lingard, yeah, he sound Rice. I feel like Rice is class because
We
he's
saw
just,
him again in the same club as Jorginho.
Oh yeah,
But that was after
That was a different
Fitness
one.
Fair.
That was way
after
before.
Fitness Fair. Yeah.
But yeah, these footballers, they love their nights out. And I was actually watching another podcast about one of the guys that owns one of these big clubs, and he's literally there just like, yeah, footballers, they schedule their nights out. So like if you've got a traveling team like Manchester come down, play a London club, then they regardless of the result, they're on a fucking night out.
That actually reminds me, I was once going for dinner at STK.
Okay.
And I'm about to cross over the road and go into STK, and I look over the road and I'm like, there's someone dressed in a full Leicester City tracksuit. That's a bit weird. And I keep looking, it was James Justin.
Was it?
He just had his suitcase in a full Leicester tracksuit, just standing like he was like waiting for an Uber. Like I don't know, he's just literally standing there, just like no one bothering him.
Was
Nothing.
this before like a London game then?
I think it was after a London game. Yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah, why is he not?
He's slowly coming back, isn't he?
Unreal.
He's
This was when he was like prime James Justin.
He's just entered training again.
What an FPL asset he was. You were
Yeah.
a big fan of him.
Yeah,
You had him for a bit.
Yeah.
And yet
he started out like 4 mil.
Yeah,
They're the
it's-
ones you need to jump on, and then they just
quality.
pop off.
Yeah.
But he went into the hotel, so he was obviously looking for a bit of a busy night. I've got a few viewer questions, Cal.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily all to do football, but who cares?
That's fine.
When are you going to release more Crocs World merch?
I don't actually know. I was gonna do a Christmas drop, but then it was. I don't think people realize how much fucking effort it is to do the Crocs ones. It's relatively easy just to like slap a logo and things.
You're a bit more than that, though, aren't you?
But the Crocs ones are pretty special, and they take like 4 to 6 months.
So I will
to
say
do.
my favourite ever piece of merch I've ever worn is your pizza hoodie.
Oh, the pizza one. See,
There's
I
something
don't
that-
know if that's
comfy.
my favorite one.
It's the
They
comfiest
are-
by far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are.
very
They are by far the comfiest ones. But I think for the design was probably the Crocs Cola.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The blue
love
one.
that. Yeah.
But in terms of like, I've never had a jumper that fit me so well.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it.
And I get rid-
you do wear it a lot.
Yeah, too much, some would say.
No. There's never too much.
Would you say that Jude Bellingham will be in the same discussion as Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard?
He's in trouble at the moment, isn't
retired?
he?
Yeah, he did come out with it. Yeah.
He said
No, but he's in like
those match fixing.
he's in like police trouble.
Oh,
They're
is he?
Oh
investigating
well,
it.
not. It's like
Well,
defamation.
yeah.
It's
Didn't he say like the ref
the
was like
law
match
trouble.
fixing or something?
He's had a history of so he feels like it.
Well,
was
he
a bit
did, and
unfair.
it-
no, he has. Yeah, he has match fixed
and
before.
it is. I'm not too sure how that ref is still in a job, at least at the highest level.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty insane, doing one of the biggest things. But yeah,
that was the biggest game in Germany as well.
Yeah.
Dortmund Bayern, and then
he just come out and said that straight. Oh yeah, he said it with chest as well.
Yeah.
But Haaland was close to saying it, but he held his tongue, didn't he? He was like, a few very dubious decisions, but that's not my place to speak.
Yeah, something like that. It was mad.
He's a guy that knows he's
sorry,
gonna
we didn't even answer your question.
Yeah, is he Willie, when he retires, do you think he could be, as potential to
yeah,
be?
he could be.
If he carries on going the way he's going.
But let me tell you, that is something, and that's so classic English, is like, right, let's start comparing him to Gerrard and Lampard.
Hyping him up.
So, actually, Theo, I'm not answering your question.
Answer another one.
Speaking of another one, name the top 3 best street bowlers to grace the Prem.
Street?
Yeah.
Well, like Andrew Henderson.
Are we not doing the full 11 then? We'll just do 3.
Just do top 3.
Okay, top 3.
Wait,
Your top 3, your top 3.
Sorry,
I'll give you an
street
example.
bowlers. Are we just talking like techie?
Yeah, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
For me, mine would be Hassan Ben Arfa, Charisma, and... Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh my God. My favourite, like, QPR...
Adel Taarabt.
Taarabt. Yeah, so those 3.
For me, it is definitely Taarabt. He was...
He's
so clear.
That just shows you that he is the best.
He came from,
if he's in 3 mutual...
Do you know,
he came from Czechoslovakia.
I'm going to try, and I'm going for PSG Neymar, but the first month he was there, did you see what he was doing when he went to PSG? For the first month, he didn't even play actual football. He was just doing tricks.
Have you seen him when he was at Santos? Have you seen some of the clips at Santos? He's actually he's taking the piss out of people. It's arguably rude.
Putting
that's when Joe Barton came out and said, Neymar's like that Justin Bieber, and he's like brilliant on the old YouTube cat piss in real life.
Really?
Do you remember that tweet?
Yeah.
No, it's folklore, isn't it?
It's folklore.
Yeah, so Neymar, Taarabt, and
the final one I would probably go with.
Who's got that techie?
I'm just trying to think
Remember, I did say Prem bowlers, but we can.
Oh, did you?
We can say.
That's my bad.
We can say.
My bad.
Because then I would have been like Ronaldinho.
Oh, you can go back like
JJ
that.
Koch. You can go anywhere you want.
Okay. I mean, if you're doing that, then obviously Ronaldinho's in there. But I feel like that's a bit cheap.
Yeah, Prem.
Prem. I'd probably. You're right. I would probably go.
Sorry, say that again, Theo. You said. Oh, you can't correct me because you're on loan at Chelsea for 4 games.
Yep.
You can't do that.
Did he or did he not play in the Prem?
He did.
There you go.
4 games.
Okay, then I would go. Ben Arfa was good fun to watch,
Bro, I was very much questioning it when you said that. I was like, I don't remember.
Mate, when it comes to charisma, I know.
All right, okay, so
Taarabt
for me, absolutely. Yannick Bolasie.
Bolasie.
I mean,
yeah,
he did.
I don't know. Now that you say that, it's either him or Ben Arfa.
It's when you have got an own trick named after you. That's
and
when you
JJ Kocher for me.
JJ Kocher's a big shout.
Yeah, you're going way back.
It's a bit of a different one.
His rainbow flick on the line.
Yeah,
was
so good. It's in every highlight reel.
Yeah, it's a different one. When you're home alone and you need to use the bathroom, do you lock the bathroom door?
No.
Is that sent in from you?
No. I thought that was an interesting one.
Well, does anybody?
I don't know.
Why? When you're home alone? No, my thing is, okay, if you're just at home, do you lock the door? Other people in? Yeah? Or do you risk it?
No.
Is it a risk?
I do. I lock the door because I know my home. No one will knock. No one will knock. They'll just walk straight in. I'll be there oh no. Yeah. And it would just be embarrassing.
But I've got. Oh yeah. I suppose it's different, isn't it? If it's just an open door system, you need a key to push it. Doesn't matter.
Best centre back in Premier League history.
Oh God, another one. Doing these again.
Well, he's not.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's true.
We had to give a partnership. This is the best individual centre back in Premier League history. If you say Van Dijk, man, you're biased.
I was literally
gonna do a wind. Don't say that.
I would. I don't want to say it, but I think Ferdinand was.
Really?
Ferdinand was top. Yeah, but the best though. Are you boys going to say one of the Arsenal Invincible centre backs?
I'd say JT probably.
Yeah,
John Terry.
Even though he didn't, but I
didn't put him in his all-time Premier League 11.
I'll tell you why, I didn't put him in all time because I partnered Rio with Vidic. I thought that would work better.
As a partnership, okay. I mean, if you're trying to make a team,
yeah,
then I guess so. Yeah, John Terry. But I don't know. maybe I'm a nostalgia merchant with Fernand, but fuck it. I'll do one of those two. Those two.
Best YouTube footballer.
Best YouTube footballer, I would say.
When fit.
No, yeah, you don't count because you just never fit. So I would go with I had a really controversial video that went out that was all about.
Sorry.
I did a tier list.
Sorry.
And I think I had you and Chris
At like GOAT level.
at GOAT level. And then underneath that was everyone else. And my God, did it kick off.
But it's
Really?
facts though, isn't it? Let's face it.
Well, look, I had my reasons for it. I said, look, when I think of YouTube, I want to think of special moments. I thought of his Wembley goal.
Yeah.
And then I thought of the time that Chris MD scored the
Solo effort.
in the solo
Charity
effort
match,
in the
yeah.
charity match. So that for me was why I went for
But
the
that's YouTubers, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
YouTube in a nutshell.
yeah.
Producing magic.
The
on-
moments.
Yeah.
The moments.
Joey
Okay.
Barton written all over it.
So I would say Theo Baker is probably the best. I'm sorry. It has to be said.
That's my guy, you know.
It has to be said. Look, when Theo's on your team, you're in for a treat.
It is true.
Of the head.
It is actually true. When
Got
I'm
a
on
full
your
room
team,
of people going.
Look, you know when I'm
sake.
playing, there's going to be excitement.
Look, there's
Injuries.
Let's not get too far ahead.
goals.
All I'm saying, I played in a charity match a couple of weeks ago. Every time I got the ball, woo! Okay, I'm done now.
I tell you who the most underrated, the most underrated
I know who you're gonna say.
YouTube footballer is Sharky.
I knew it, Sharky. Mate, he played
Sharky
so good.
is like that Yaya Toure
Yeah.
midfield bad man.
You know,
Yeah.
he's saying he came on the pod. He said it was at like a
Spurs
academy
College.
for-
Yeah,
Spurs College.
that doesn't
He
surprise
actually,
me.
funny enough, he is the guy that scored the winner in the charity match a couple weeks ago. A 90th minute penalty.
mate.
Composure.
Nerves.
Balls of steel.
Ice in the veins.
He did have ice in the veins.
Any more?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to quickly touch on because I just realised I'm not meant to be on this episode. So I was actually meant to be having surgery.
Yes.
Oh.
You were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And
waited.
why didn't you get
Congrats on healing so fast.
Yeah, man, I healed
Didn't
up
you
so
get back in
fast.
time?
Yeah, so I get a call the day before I'm meant to go under the knife saying, yeah we cancelled it. I was like, oh, okay.
There's one thing to like cancel a dinner reservation,
Yeah,
but to
yeah.
cancel a surgery the day before you're supposed to go.
Especially after you...
Did they tell you why?
Yeah, it was bed pressure, so they didn't have enough beds, which I guess is understandable in the
With COVID and
current
everything
climate.
like
Yeah,
that.
but it's a bit like I hyped myself up for the surgery, finally getting done. You know,
Yeah.
time frame's going to work
Pack your
out.
teddy bear.
Yeah, I did. My little monkey was packed. I don't sleep with a monkey. I don't. And it's been moved.
Yeah.
It's been moved to the 12th of Jan, which
Whoa.
unfortunately
Is
does.
that good or bad?
Oh, it's awful.
Oh right, okay.
That's
awful.
game week 19.
It's awful because if I had it last week and then because I'm doing a half Ironman next year
Yeah.
and two half marathons.
Oh, because you mean pushing it back further makes it more difficult to.
it means
the
I'm going to have
recovery
to.
time's
It
like-
means I'm
yeah.
going to have to recover and train for a half Ironman in like 5 months.
That's tough. Oh, recovery's included in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Because that's
then-
what, like, realistically, 2 months of recovery.
Minimum.
So, because there's no point, by the way, Theo, there's no fucking point in having this surgery to only go and do the classic Theo Baker thing, which is not
Too
recover
early.
properly.
Yeah.
I won't be playing football ever
No,
until after the Ironman.
No, I mean, why? You said you're doing what? 2 half marathons and 1 half Ironman?
Yeah.
Why don't we just scrap the half Ironman and do a later one?
Yeah.
You could just do a later
I'm
one.
already signed up. I'm not.
So?
They're hooking it up. So maybe I'll push it back. Yeah, but it's a
You
really cool
should.
one. It's in France, you know, like.
Yeah, but
Oh, is that what you
mate,
chose to do it?
Yeah.
You moved it. Yeah.
Maybe I'll see. Maybe I'll look at some others. But either way, you know, it's quite a cool story. Surgery to Ironman in 5 months. We're gonna make it. And also, I've just realised, my whole point of getting it at the beginning of December was so that I'd have 2 months. I might be able to play in Clash.
Oh, that's ripped. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big rip in the chat.
Yeah,
You might have to take my place.
I'm already in there. but-
Oh, you're already in it.
I'm already in.
You excited to play in Clash?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, another question, or was that the
No,
question
no.
done?
Do you think Derby County will stay up?
I mean, it's tough at the moment.
Absolutely
Not.
I was gonna say right. Well, in that case, it's time for predictions.
Give it to me, baby.
Now,
I went on Thogden's thing.
Did you?
So did I.
Yeah. No, he said he was getting around to you now.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who I nominated for the next one?
Who?
Chip.
You didn't even nominate me.
What the?
Yeah, I'm fucking.
No,
I'm
I
the
tell you what.
co-host of the
I
pod.
tell you why I nominated Chip because
You want to expose him.
I want to
That's
expose
it. That's
him.
it.
Yeah,
Theo comes with like real venom when it comes
I
to
tell you what. I
ball
said the
knowledge.
reason was this lad thinks he knows ball, but he doesn't. All he knows is Man United. He knows fuck all about anything else. That's it. That's fact. It's straight up fact.
But you know about all the clubs.
I do. I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well,
yeah.
let me prove my
knowledge.
Ball knowledge. All
okay,
right, here
we got Friday the 10th of December, 8 o'clock, Friday night football.
Friday night.
I know. Apparently, Erling Haaland. Is
Wait.
What
are we doing? Can we do something before we get to predictions that is like basically the focal point of every episode that we do?
Oh, what? The Champions League?
No.
Oh.
That maybe Jamie contributed to this week.
Oh shit, boy!
Why are you forgetting the quiz?
I can't forget a quiz.
A quiz? Yeah, come on.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Wait! Can I do that?
Sometimes I let him loose and then I just wait for him to.
Wait, is it so? I am praying you lot. This quiz is it like a ball knowledge quiz?
It is a ball knowledge quiz, yeah.
And is it all like history based?
Kind of.
Because I'm so bad with
the
football
leaderboard's
history.
there. So Chris has got 3. You can, if you turn around and have a look. Chris has got 3. 3 is the current first.
How many?
It's out of 5. So James Alcott 3, Spencer 3, and Sharky 3. They are the current leaders.
Got 1.
Yep.
Okay, I just need 1 then.
Yeah.
That's it. All I care about is 1.
Funnily enough, that is now the standard. People turn around and go, oh, Ben Foster's got 1.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get 1.
And the one question he got was about his own YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, go on, hit me up. What you got?
Anyway, normally I come up with these questions, so
That's probably why you forgot that we had the quiz.
yeah, this time me and Jamie split it.
Okay.
Question number 1. Let's see if you know ball. Who has scored the most goals in the Merseyside derby in history? So if you're not aware, that's Liverpool versus Everton.
You can't mock him. Come on, man.
It's got to. Please be Gerrard. Please be Gerrard. I mean, that just feels too good to be true. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like it would be someone like a.
You know what?
I'll
give you bonus points if you can also tell me how many goals it is.
Oh, there's no chance of that, mate. I can't even.
You might get more.
Might get a guess.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go with Gerrard's 13.
No. The answer's no.
No.
It's wrong.
Okay.
It's wrong.
Right.
Obviously, how long have you been a Liverpool fan?
Ever since we started winning.
So you might not know who he is.
I'm joking.
Ian Rush.
Yeah, sure.
You might not know who he is.
Yeah.
He scored 20. To put
20,
that into comparison, Suarez
ridiculous.
I think scored 5 or 4.
Okay. And is that next on the list?
No.
No.
It's some Donny I've never heard of.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
I probably should have got.
So
the
why
Ian
did you
Rush
mention
one, to be fair.
Suarez?
Because obviously how good was Suarez, but obviously Ian Rush did over a longer period.
How many did Gerrard
Yeah,
get?
but Ian Rush was at the club for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gerrard, I can't remember. Who cares? Number 2. Who was the
Is Liverpool top goal scorer, right? Ian Rush?
Probably.
Yeah, it's about to be Mo Salah. Come on, baby. No, I'm joking. He's miles off. Come on.
Come
on, Mo.
It is Ian Rush, right?
Who was the
time?
first
Mo Salah.
sponsor of the Premier League?
Oh,
first
that's a
sponsor?
good question. I like that.
For example, obviously this is not...
So it's not Barclays.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. For example, the Barclays
Yeah,
Premier
Ian
League.
Rush.
Yeah.
Top.
I know. Are you fact-checking
Yeah.
my facts?
No, Ian Rush, top
Come
goal
on,
scorer
Brewski.
of Liverpool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
man.
Oh my God! The Barclays Premier League. See, that's what I know
Yeah.
the Prem as. That was me when I watched the Prem.
Go and think about it. when did the...
And now, was it currently?
It's just the Premier League.
Is actually
Yeah,
yeah.
they lost. They got rid of the sponsorship.
Okay. Do you? But I'm just curious. Do you guys know the answer to this?
Yes.
Theo does. I don't know the answer.
Oh, do you not know the answer?
I didn't look through the.
Ontorestor. Well, we all know that Premier League started in 93.
Can I ask you a question? Do I know the brand?
Oh,
Do I
yeah.
know the
Oh,
company?
trust me.
I think I might know. I don't know.
Oh, mate, you know the brand.
I know. I know. I think I've got it then. I think I've got
What
it.
links?
No. I think I know what that was. I'm pretty sure I know. What
Just
that
trying
was
to
in
see the eyes to see if there's anything. What? So is it like a Carlsberg job?
Close.
That's what I'm
I
going
would
to go.
imagine. Close.
I'm going to go with Carlsberg.
I'm going to go Carling.
The correct. Well, they're locked in. They're locked in.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
They're locked in.
Right.
Just think about this one. If Carlsberg sponsored Liverpool, would they also sponsor the Premier League? No. The correct answer is Carling.
I knew when he said you would know was an indication it was alcoholic.
Alcoholic, of course. Alcohol.
Is that really what you guys are attributing me to? Like,
No,
you guys think nothing of me.
No, I just knew that's what he meant by that.
Well, I went down the alcohol route.
Yeah. No, you're close. Yeah.
I just thought he meant like maybe there was a Liverpool connection in there or something. I don't know. Anyways, right. So I'm 0-2. Good start.
Yep.
The Carling Cup. That's why I
but
wouldn't have gone with Carling.
I just remember the original Carling logo back in like the Shearer Blackburn era.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That's all
Really?
Yeah.
Right, what you got for me then, Theo?
To the nearest 10.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You just guess.
Am I going to be the first 0?
No. You'll get one. There's a true or false in here, so all you got to do is get 50-50 right. So.
To the nearest...
But I could be the first 0.
Yeah, it could be 0.
To the nearest 10.
Yeah.
How many points did Arsenal get in their Invincible season?
Oh, I don't
you could
know.
do the maths. You just do the maths.
Just do the maths.
No, because then you guys drew like so many fucking games.
I could. Oh wait, if I tell him how many draws.
Okay,
then
right.
he'd know.
I'm gonna go with 65.
That's not the nearest 10.
No, I know, but I thought you were giving me 10 either side. Or you? Sorry, my bad. I thought I was getting like a 10 swing.
I've just done the maths on the calculator. Couldn't do it, man.
Whoa.
Okay. Then I will go with 70.
It is.
I'm just gonna actually find out real quick. Hang on.
It's 12 draws, so it's 90, right?
See, in my head, I thought the Invincibles won off like a really quite a low.
No, it's 26 and 12, wasn't it? So that's 90.
Okay.
Oh, it could be. Fuck knows, mate.
What did you say?
90 points.
And what did you say?
I went 70.
You see, it's quite weird because I also thought that it was a low job.
I thought it was.
The correct answer was 90.
Yeah, 26 and 12, so 90 points.
He just did the maths, man. He just did the
Just
maths.
did the maths.
So
What the fuck was I doing the maths on?
12 draws, so 1
Oh,
point
see,
for 12, and then 26
I didn't know
times
it was
3.
12 fucking draws.
All right, well, sorry, yeah. Sorry.
So right, 90 it was then.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the actual? Because that's the closest 10. But what was
No,
it?
it was 90.
It was on the dot. At
it was 90.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, second place were Chelsea with 79.
Really? 11
Yeah, so absolutely battered everyone in the league. Right, so you're on 0 out of 3.
That's fine. Absolutely.
This is the
fine.
50-50 though, so you concentrate and get
This
it.
one is true or false.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's always the hardest question.
it's actually.
I always come up with the most outrageous.
Well, this wasn't you, so let's hope that.
True or false?
Yeah.
Swedish midfielder. Stefan Schwartz. Obviously, we've all heard of him.
Swear that's
He
a
had
drink.
a clause in his contract
Right, this is fiction.
banning him from travelling into space. So he put in his contract, I am not allowed to go to space under any circumstance.
Oh, can I get the year this was in?
No.
We don't have it.
Let me just Google. Let me just Google him.
Because was this? Are we talking way back when, like, during the space race? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, any day, you know what I mean?
1950.
Getting on that way. Because no joke, the only reason what's making me think the space thing is that one of the first people on into space was a Swedish guy. I think.
So he played from 87 to 2003. He actually played a year at
From
Arsenal.
87 to 2003.
People do put clauses in their contract that they don't want to go to space, but I don't know if this guy did it. That is a real thing.
I'm being genuinely serious. I'm gonna go with true, just because of my little Swedish nugget knowledge.
I'm gonna
Give me 1 point.
I'm gonna go with true as well. It
Yes.
sounds so outlandish. It's true.
Correct answer is true.
Yes!
Got a point.
Yes!
So when he signed for his final club, that was Sunderland in '99, the club inserted a space clause that stated that if he were to travel into space, his contract would become null and void. This was due to the revelation that he had a ticket to a commercial space flight. So it was actually the club that put it in, not him.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
they had to stop him from going to
But
space.
but why would it ever be him? Why would he ever put in the space clause? Like, as if the club were going to go, right, mate, we've had enough of you. You're off to space. Actually, no, there's a clause in my contract that says I'm not going to space.
Congratulations.
I'm on the board.
You're on the board.
You're level with Mr. Ben Foster.
And I could do with another one to level up with half of these other guys.
You don't want to be below Bez and Will. Come on.
All right, what you got for me?
Level up. Right, this is a Who Am I?
Okay.
And
I'm really bad at
obviously, I do provide a clue.
I know this one because
I do provide a clue if you need it.
Okay. Existing player?
Not going to reveal anything.
That's pretty difficult. If it's not an
He's
existing
alive.
player-
He's alive. I'll give you that. He's alive. My career spanned 19 years, allowing me to play in both the UK, Australia, and Thailand. I scored 186 goals in 460 appearances, but I only played 26 times for my country. Who am I? Fucking hell, that's
So
hard.
smug.
That is so hard.
Can I give him a clue?
Wait, no. Can you do that again, please? I don't.
The Who Am I's are always associated with
Shut
the guests.
frick up.
That's fair.
Okay,
That's
fine.
fair.
Yeah.
They always
I'll do it
are.
based around you. My career spanned 19...
To make you look silly if you don't get it right, basically. That's the
Right,
plan.
come on then.
My career spanned 19 years, allowing me to play in both the UK, Australia and Thailand. I scored 186 goals and 460 appearances, but I only played 26 times for my country.
I nailed it.
Thailand.
That is a weird one.
That's weird. So initially, right, and I don't know, but initially I thought something about Sturridge because he's just gone over to Australia, right? Sturridge has just gone over there. He played a few times for England.
But he's also got a good goal scoring record as well, hasn't he?
This guy
is high. Yeah.
What was it?
I'm talking about Sturridge.
Yeah. Oh, Sturridge has a high.
He probably has
what was the goal scoring record?
186 and 460
I don't know.
It's like one in every.
That's a lot of
three,
that's a
right?
lot of games to play though.
but
isn't it?
not getting a shot really at their country.
Australia, the Thailand thing. Who the fuck has played for Thailand? Do you know who this is?
I know the answer. Yeah.
It is a toughie. We just got to think about it logically.
Thailand. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing, but in my head, just like who do I know that's played in Thailand?
I got the clue. I don't know if the clue's too big, but he's only on one, so I could give him a clue.
Go on, give me the clue.
Their nationality
Yeah.
is English.
Well, that doesn't really help him. He's already thinking of Sturridge.
Think about it logically. Come on. What position do you think they are?
Yeah, that's a good breakdown.
I would say like
180 and 460 is pretty good.
So you're either talking like a pretty forward player midfielder or a striker.
Good.
Okay. Obviously, they played a lot. They played for a long time, but they didn't really get a shot at their country.
You'd almost want to say Peter Crouch, but then did he ever play in Australia and Thailand?
That is the question.
Oh, but I swear, no, wait, he played loads for England.
Yeah, he did.
He also
He's
played
got
loads
quite
for
a
England, so
lot of
that's
caps.
not who it is. Oh, this is doing my fucking head in. This must be infuriating for viewers.
Only if they know it. If they're in the same boat as you, then no.
Listen to the clue Reeve gave. You've actually got two clues.
Yeah, you do have two clues. It's always
someone associated with me, but who the fuck is associated with me?
Well, who you?
Actually,
well, that's the thing. Anyone that I'm
on
even.
a few levels.
What is wrong with you?
You know what?
Yeah, I do know. Yeah.
Thailand.
Inside jokes are actually so good on this show, man.
When you say it, will I be like, oh, of course it was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I actually
Break
don't
it
know.
down, come on.
I don't know, fellas.
All right, do you need another clue? Should we give him
No, I don't want any more clues. I want the answer.
But we want you to get more than one.
I'm on the board. Me and Ben Foster have equal ball knowledge. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
So all you got is Sturridge in your head. That's all you got.
That's the only bloke in my head. And he didn't play in Thailand.
He played for fucking Liverpool.
What?
That's another clue. To give him another
Yeah,
clue.
what did
you said Sturridge. You got it wrong. The answer is Robbie Fowler.
Fuck it, bro. I told you when it comes to history, it was Dustin.
History.
When the fuck has he played in Thailand?
Player manager in Thailand. Sorry if
Player manager in Thailand.
Sorry if I said just UK and Australia, you would have got it.
Instantly, off the bat, no questions asked.
Did you know what I was referring to?
Yeah, I did know what you were.
What was the other joke about Robbie Fowler?
Oh, celebration.
What? What was his celebration? What do you mean?
Anyways, shall we do?
What, the thing where he does beak off the line?
What's that?
What? That was a different. No, it was something else. Anyways.
Oh, what a day, mate. What a day.
Okay. Right, well, that was the quiz. Hope you enjoyed it.
1 out of 5, buddy. Impressive. You know less ball than Ollie and Jacob, who've been alive for half your age. You were 15 when they were born.
Oh, man.
No.
You're 30.
No, I'm not 31.
Yeah, you are. Come on. Right, predictions. Game week 16. Brentford versus Watford.
Whoa!
It's the Bees versus the Wasps.
Hornets.
Fucking hell.
I don't know how he's on there, man.
How do you guys get away with this every week?
Do you know what's so annoying as well?
1-1.
I mean, that's a
1-1.
draw. That certainly.
1-1.
We're doing scores as well.
I'll chuck on some scores.
All right, do scores.
So you're going to draw?
1-1.
I'm actually going to go for...
Go on.
I'm going for 2-1 Brentford at home, under the lights on a Friday night.
I'm going to go
Some would call it a West London derby.
Sure.
I'm going to go 3-1 Watford. No Ivan Toney.
You're absolutely crazy bastard.
I don't think Brentford have got enough to score more than one.
You're crazy. So I'm going to go with 2-1 Brentford. You're going 1-0.
Yeah.
And you're going Watford.
Please.
So we've actually also
Ranieri, come on, you boy.
We've all gone for different results. Next up, we got the early kickoff. You know what they say about the early kickoff?
I don't really count. It don't count though if you got a game before on the Friday night.
Okay, no, it's okay then. Man City to absolutely dick down Wolves.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, like I always do, 5-0 City.
3-1 City.
You think Wolves are going to score?
Yeah.
2-0 City.
So all against City.
Yep.
Fair enough. Then the 3 o'clock, you've got Arsenal at home to Southampton.
2-0 Arsenal.
I think 2-0 Arsenal.
Whoa, we can't have mine.
I will go 1-0 Arsenal.
1-0 to the Arsenal.
To the Arsenal.
1-0 to the Arsenal. James' fingers are working overtime, mate. Yeah. He's only had to put
And
WL.
Who's going to score again?
What for Arsenal? It'll be a Lacazette goal.
Oh, classic Lackey. Chelsea at home to Leeds.
Chelsea 4-0.
Really?
I'm not even joking.
2-0 Chelsea.
Really?
4-0. Chelsea are going to bounce back and batter them.
I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea and Rafinha to score for Leeds.
You getting rid of him?
No.
No, that's why then.
So we're all gone Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Liverpool at home to Aston Villa, hosting Stevie G.
4-1.
Back at Anfield, ladies and gentlemen.
4-1.
Steven Gerrard has returned. Will he get the result needed? Will he get booed? Probably not.
Why would he get?
Why would he get booed?
I'd hope to the Lord he would.
Well,
not
when
get
Aston
booed.
Villa score a 95th minute winner and he's running down the touchline going,
I think it's 2-2.
He's not going to do that, is he?
I think it's 2-2.
2-2.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4-1 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
So we've all gone Liverpool,
dramatic,
but you've gone for a draw.
No, I didn't. I said
I
4-1 Liverpool.
I went for the draw.
Oh, you went for the
2-2.
draw. Oh, you're back because you're caught in two minds. Steven Gerrard, Liverpool.
No. I want Liverpool to win. I don't care that Gerrard
Fair enough.
is managing.
Norwich are at home to Man United.
Man United to trounce them.
You reckon?
3-0.
The Ranieri effect. Yeah,
And also kind of the Norwich effect as well.
they are pretty shite.
Yeah.
1-1.
Wow, Reeve.
Oh, you're doing that thing where
I'm not doing that
you're
thing.
doing that thing where you think you're going to be all smart, and then it will come off, and you'll look like a fucking genius, but really it's actually quite stupid.
I didn't see enough chance creation against Palace for them to
I think
just batter teams anymore.
2-0 United.
Unless he's really good over the next 7 days, Ranieri can coach
It's
him.
3-0 and it's Sancho and Ronaldo.
Don't say that. Because Chip's got both of them. I can't deal with him. Just go further ahead.
I'm going to go 2-0 United, and you're going for a draw. You crazy
Go
man.
for a draw, yeah.
Brighton at home to Spurs. This is it. This is Harry's time to shine, baby.
3-1 Spurs.
Interesting.
Why
2-1.
Why are you saying?
To who? Brighton.
To Brighton.
Really? With 9 injuries
With
or
a
whatever?
92nd Neil Maupay shithouse goal.
Oh, if that happens, I really hope he does score that.
Yeah.
If
But I believe it will be a Kane goal. But the thing is,
Yes! Yes, Harry! Come on!
But the funny thing is, Kane is going to be sitting pretty top of bonus, and the Maupay comes
That's
in,
true.
takes him off
That's
the
true.
bonus.
Yeah.
I'm going to
And then
go.
he's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Then I can get rid of him.
I'm going to go 1-0 Spurs. Harry Kane header.
Okie dokes.
Burnley.
Versus West Ham.
The claret game.
4-0 West Ham.
I'm
not joking.
Away to still Sean Dyche.
Ben Mee's out. They've got Collins at the back. Burnley are looking ropey.
2-1 Burnley.
You know, West Ham... Really?
There's something about West Ham and just when they play against shit sides, they just bring themselves. They're such a good. Look what they've done against all the top 6 times. Top 6.
Haven't they scored in every single game this year?
Dunno.
I'm pretty sure they scored in every game this year.
Well, I'm going to use
it's
that
2-1.
knowledge. I'm going to use that knowledge and say 2-0 West Ham.
Okay, I'm going double that. 4-0
I've gone
West Ham.
2. Did I say 2-1 Burnley?
2-1
That's what I'm
Burnley.
going with. 2-1 Burnley.
Okay then. And then you got Leicester versus Newcastle.
2-1 Leicester. I think Callum Wilson gets a goal, but I think Leicester win.
I'm going to go 3-1 Leicester. I think Callum Wilson gets a goal, but I think Leicester are going to win.
I'm going to go 2-1 Leicester.
You think
Callum
Callum
Wilson
Wilson
gets a goal?
Callum
Leicester
Wilson
win.
bags.
Yeah.
And then Vieira at home to Everton, who've obviously off the back of losing to
Every
Arsenal.
game. Losing every game.
Yeah, unless tonight.
Yeah, unless tonight. Fuck.
No, I am saying for this particular result, we are looking at a Crystal Palace 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
You're saying that? Of course.
Benteke is wrapping them.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be the. As soon as he hit Crystal Palace 3, Benteke like goal involvements for galore.
Conor Gallagher's going to bag himself a goal and
He could
assist,
do.
and Palace are going to win 2-0.
I reckon it's 1-0 Palace.
So
I think it's a really shit game. This. I'm not.
No, Benteke's there, baby.
Okay, right.
Tune in, ladies and gentlemen. This game will be one to watch.
So
He's
speaking
going
of
to be
which,
benched, isn't he?
that's
Edouard's back, mate.
what we talking about transfers then, lads?
I've already made mine.
We can all talk openly on here before we end. What we do?
Yeah, I don't really care. Like, I've got nothing to hide.
You're clear now. You're clear. You can talk.
I've been telling everyone everything, and I'm trying to help you guys out, but you don't want to help. So.
Were they drunken this week or just?
This one wasn't drunk enough, but weirdly enough, I've done next week's game week transfers before this one, just because the price changes are ridiculous now.
I've done mine now.
Yeah, so I've done it, and I've brought in Silva. Bernardo Silva. And I know you should never really do that just because they've had a good week, 1 week, but right now he is in some electric form.
Yeah.
Right. And so I've just brought him in. He was 7 point something. And to be fair, he did replace. Who did I get? Mbuemo.
Oh, yeah, I had to go.
Me saying this on here, you guys could all be laughing at me because I've had a stinker not. But I did get rid of him just because I just haven't been. I don't know. I did the drunken transfer, so I brought in Tony and Mbuemo when I was absolutely battered after I think it was the fellas party.
Yeah,
and it was just a mistake. Mbuemo, he's done his thing, but look, I'm wanting, and that means I'm now double City, double Chelsea, double Arsenal.
Wow.
Which is a very fucking risky game to
Yeah.
play with that. Oh, hold on a second. Double Liverpool.
Oh.
Triple Liverpool, sorry.
Liverpool.
Triple Liverpool. So, mate, honestly...
I mean, you're back in the good teams.
I'm back in the good teams because I do think that those three... maybe not Arsenal, but the other three teams are all really quite streets above. So I am banking on them pulling results out. But this is also just an extremely risky way to play FPL, and I wouldn't recommend it.
Is Tony not playing next week because of COVID?
Yeah, he won't be.
So I'm going to have to put Dennis in over Tony.
That's a good... I mean,
Dennis you could leave Tony in anyway. He's not going to play.
Shall I let you guys know my next transfer? Would you like that?
Yeah.
I will be bringing in for Tony. I will be bringing in Watkins.
Interesting.
Me too.
I'm
next week.
Yeah.
So
because they've got Liverpool this week, so I was like, I'm not going to take a -4 this week,
Yeah.
but I'll use my free transfer. So Tony.
I also want to bring in Bernardo, but the only way I could bring him in is by taking a hit.
Who are you replacing him for?
I was probably going to get rid of Gallagher and Tony.
I would bring in Bowen ahead of Silva if you're working on a budget.
Well, it also I don't know where I'm going to roll this week because the Kane situation. I'm debating get rid of him, and if I get rid of Kane, it frees up a ton of money.
Yeah, it does.
It frees up a ton of money. I might bring Benteke in.
I tell you what is giving me a bit of a twitch though is by going double City. You are also double paying Pep Roulette. Not only that, but I have
I've
Tricky
experienced it
Tuchel
firsthand.
fucking roulette as well.
That's true.
So I've got quite a few bits of roulette, which means that I cannot afford to have bench fodder. And I like to think my 3 bench are good. Okay, obviously Tony's just picked up COVID and I can't change him, but he will be replaced with another playing player.
Yeah.
But at the moment, my bench is, or at least for next week, will be Livermento. Right?
Yeah.
Livermento's class.
No, but it's Arsenal, isn't it? It's a bit tough.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know. Rafinha.
Yep.
I've got him third on my bench, Rafinha.
He has got Chelsea. And then third on my bench at the moment is Tony, but he will be getting swapped out. And I've got Benteke starting. So this is what I'm saying. I need the Benteke juice
Against Everton, yeah. I've already made mine. I've already gone because I wanted to catch him early. I went Edouard and Mbumo out to Josh King and Bowen.
Interesting.
Eduardo. Wait, so say that again?
Edouard and Mbumo.
Mbumo, yeah.
So two absolutely useless.
Is it Mbumo or Mbuemo? I've gone for Mbuemo.
Mbuemo. That sounds a little bit nicer, doesn't it, off the top? Bowen and King. So
I'm rolling.
Yep.
In the deep.
Rolling in. Fair enough. I can look, fellas. We've not got long to kick off now. I need you gunners, you gunners,
We need Emil to absolutely fly. And you know what? I'll take a goal from Ramsdale or an assist.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ramsdale assist would be nice.
It'd be tasty. And
15 points.
We all got Ramsdale here?
yeah,
lovely.
Geniuses. Come on.
Yeah.
Clean sheet, fellas. Let's fingers crossed.
Go on, Aaron.
Come on.
Anyway.
Right, is my shift done here?
Yeah, you don't have to.
I've signed that.
It.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, mainly Spotify. Please absolutely annihilate Spotify. We love you guys.
FPL link.
Shout out to Callum for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And join our league, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Adios.